Might be. I don't know. Hey, Big BK. How's it going, my friend? How's it going this morning? Hopefully you're having a good one there. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. Just getting started today. Let's get this out here. I had this here. I had a couple packs. We had our family off to the side. Wanted to open ourselves. See if we start the stream with any luck today. Who knows what'll happen. A lot of the times it's not anything good luck for me, but it ends up being good luck for you. Not much. Just still living in here. That's about it. Good morning, Silver Sneak. How's it going, my friend? Hopefully your day's starting out nice. I know it's a Monday, so you can only start out so nice on a Monday. You have a checkpoint officer. Thieving otter. Go for blood. Lurking deadeye. Honey mammoth. Suffocating fumes. Dreamtail heron. Coordinated charge. Cloud piercer. Wingspan mentor. Trumpeting Gnar in the showcase, alright. Barrier breach for uncommon there. Little gem razor for the borderless rare. Not bad. Oh, and a ran through and foil. Actually not bad there too. Rugged Highlands and a feather token. Ah, yes, gonna be at work, correct, yes, I know. It's always work on the Monday mornings. Yeah, yeah, as best as you can control myself, right? Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. It's not like I can go and find it in the middle of the country wherever the fuck it is on a trailer. I'm sorry for swearing. Sorry about that. I generally don't do that here. That's just me being annoyed at something being over a week late now. And me just having to deal with the headache of that crap. Yeah, you have to bring these comments out about like, oh, look, remember this thing that ticked you off? Oh, alright, you work with third shift. Oh, nurse, by any chance? Because, I know a lot of, people that were nurses that used to come in and hang out here. So, my wife was a nurse for, she still is certified and all that. She just hasn't been in the field. Last job she has was more of like a kind of admin type things, I guess you'd say. She was at the bedside sometimes, but, let's run one of these if you guys want to participate in some adventuring this morning. We'll try it out. See if you guys want to. Hopefully you're having a good morning. I'll run that for one out there. Run that for a little bit and see if you guys want to play some adventuring this morning. At a gas station. Well, that's the other. See, there's three things that people do. It's either they are like nurses or doctors. They work either in some type of retail where it's an overnight thing, or I've noticed that it's either construction type stuff a lot of the times that'll be on in the morning, or like not necessarily retail, but like some type of job overnight where you're not in an office. All right, Demiri dude, you got yourself an Unfinity and a salvage roll. So hey, you haven't jumped in before playing. So we have, I don't think I have you in here, unless you've changed your name, that is. Sometimes people come in and they change their names, and I don't know who they are. But you, my friend, we have these things we do where we, after we open your pack, if you'd like to participate. It's kind of like a D&D adventure where you get to wander around in my made Wasteland. You guys make it too, because you guys help decide what goes on in it. So we're going to get you that here. Let me grab me one of those. And then you get to decide what you're gonna do as your character here. If you want to jump in and hang out with us while we play. I know there's a chunk of us the chunk of the people that are in here. All right, let's see what we got here. Good luck, my friend. You get a super duper lost Robo Pinata Scooch. Ticket turbo tubes. Plot armor. Wee champion. Right, a real handful. Animate objects, squirrels, squatters, Claire de Lune Joy Sculptor for your rare there. Actually might have a misprint. No, that's just some leftover fuzz from the cutting. An island, nice one there. Foam weapons kiosk, bumper cars, wicker picker, and a foil, and a swirl. There you go. I know the islands are nice. See, all the lands in Infinity, it's like even if you don't get like a giant hit out of it, the lands ends up being a good hit because they're always a few bucks for the most part, and even being just a few dollars there, it doesn't matter about that. But it's nice for the sets there. What number is the Doctor? I will show you that in 1 second actually. The Mirror Dude. Alright, so you have to make some decisions here if you want to hang out with us while we wander around in our wasteland with everybody. Yes, they are definitely. They are definitely. Alright, let me get these come on, open this up. I can show you it in action in a second. I don't know what number it is. I don't think it's this low. I don't think it's a wicked low number. But let me check. What's that? That is in my ones over here. I do believe. No, not all your... Don't go together like that. I hate when they... Alright, let's see. I got them over here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. $361. That's what that one is. $361 there. Here with the rest of them, but yeah, that's the one that we got there. And Demiri, are you gonna hang out with us? All right, let me know. You got some burnt out buildings. You can wander around in the wasteland area. We some of the characters had made it to they were in an armory, wandering around, checking it out there. I mean, we have our buddy BK. Is hanging out with us right here, so I mean, all right, we'll see. Maybe got itchies going on. So let me know, Demiri, if you want to participate. Some people do, some people don't. Some people are just happy getting their pack or whatever it is. But that's why I like to double check with everybody. Thank you, Nigers. I appreciate it. You have to wait for the person to go through with the purchase of it. That's why we have we run on multi-streaming here, and I go on 4 different locations: Whatnot, YouTube, Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. Twitch and X. I used to go on Instagram. I kept having issues getting it going for some reason. It was weird. So, but for that being said, we're gonna go with all right. I got my friend. Let me get that over here. I got that right here for you. And Raven. You get a choice. There's a couple on. I think there's a couple on the left, and there's those there. Yeah, those weren't supposed to be going that way. They kept doing that, and then it was like glitching on me because I went and changed it once, and then it. Yeeps, how's it going? L3. 1, 2, and 3. That makes the bottom one. So here we go. Raven. Let's see what you get here, my friend. And then, Raven, I know you've been playing before. Now, you want to hang out with some of our friends here in the wasteland and do some wandering around this morning? Heaps isn't here to party. Ooh, clerics. I haven't seen this one. All right, let's see what it is. Of course. Raven's playing. He's got to get it distracted in the morning. 1, 2, 3, 4. We like to put the spoilers at the end. All right, let's see what we get. You get a Dark Bargain, Agonizing Siphon, Dark Supplicant, Eerie Soul Tender, Elderfang Disciple, Coma's Faithful, Moment of Craving, Scion of Darkness, Skemfar Shadow Sage. Alright, you got your Thriving and then your lands. All your swamps there. Bone Caller Cleric. Is that one of the anime ones? Interesting there. Revoke Demise. And then a Veto, Thorn of the Dusk Rose. Nice on the Veto, actually. Then your Cleric's one there, let you know what you got. Alright, now I'm going to put that away there. And then what we'll do is get out your, get a sleeve there. Yes, that's what I said. I think that's a nice one there. Yeah, whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn. I mean, yes, that's a sweet card. Yeah, you can say good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Morning.
Watch out for my drinks right there behind you. Let me get your name written down, Raven. Now, Raven, let's see. I think we have your stats in here, so let's get to those. Thought we had them. We did have them. All right, so Raven. Let's move you over here to the other sheet. You have a pistol, a knife. Your pistol has 24 rounds, though. You do have a knife and then you also have a 15 pogs. It looks like you may have had some type of encounter at some point earlier. So you still have your pistol and knife. That's good. That's good. Not bad, Yeeps. Thanks for checking in. He's definitely has a couple of blisters, but they're not that big. He's able to. We have Vaseline on him. We'd put like antibiotic stuff on it, and then some Vaseline over to help keep it dry. Yes, generally only Magic the Gathering, Ducky. That is correct. We play like a Dungeons and Dragons type game-ish type thing too. So, my buddy Raven, you're wandering around. All right. The Demiri dude didn't answer early, so when they come back, if they want to, they can let me know. But right now, you yourself were wandering, and you happen to, get man. Wander over. Where is it? Where'd it go? I have to. This is why I keep hitting. I have other things going on. I get sidetracked all the time. The hell did it go? Oh my God! I can't read. It's right there. Thank you for asking. I very much appreciate that, though, Yeeps. Yeah, he's okay. Get that cup of coffee. I know. Really get the morning going. So you're wandering in here, my friend, and when you're in there, you happen to bump into a few of the people that are hanging out there, and one of them has to be this like drunken dude, just hanging out there, drunk guy. Comes up to you and goes, "Arm wrestle." I guess he wants to arm wrestle you. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing ever. Not bad, James. How you doing, my friend? She comes over. He has that. Sure? All right. Well, Raven, you have to choose high or low. If you'll win in the arm wrestle, our friend. Ready? Let me know when you get out your high or low, and we're going to roll here for you and see how it goes. High? All right, let's go. Oop, look at that. You got high. So it looks like when you're hanging out with that, talking like drunken outlaw there, you slam his hand down, you win. Stands up. He goes to wander away. In the process, though, I thought I had it right here. Ah, there it is. He drops some type of disc out of his pocket. Not really sure what it is. Could be some music. Could be something from the past. But now you have a little bit of a side objective to figure out what that is. Do you want to try? You want to continue wandering through? I mean, you have to. You now have a few things here, so let's give you the disc for you to figure out what it is. You get a side objective, Raven. Try it? Alright, I like it. Nice. So Raven says, hey, I will, you know what? I'm going to go and continue to wander around with that weird looking disc that we found. Wonder what that thing could be. And as you're wandering, though, you find a few things. You find, oh, look at, you find some food supplies and a little bit of leather on the side of the road there. And also, look at this, a bottle of whiskey. And then we're going to get you a Murders of Karlov. And you get to tell me where you would like to go in this box here, my friend. Now, the bottle of whiskey, what the bottle of whiskey does, it returns your health to full, but you have -1 intelligence and -1 on your strength, your agility for 1 round. L3. So like one encounter that you happen to be in, your intelligence will be weaker, less, and your agility will be less. So, but it does return you to health. It gives you like the beer muscles type thing. Maybe that's what I should make it look like. Somebody drinking a bottle of whiskey and gaining beer muscles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whiskey dick. I don't know. I'd rather have beer muscles, man. Good luck. Good luck. Let's see what you get here. Culvert ambusher, fanatical strength, person of interest, traumatic accusation, rift burst Italian, cerebral confiscation, novice inspector, Harry Dronesmith, case of the Gorgon's kiss, lost in the maze. There's your rare, not bad. Ooh, audience with Trosanti for the showcase. Nice one there. Market Watch Phantom in foil. And then a Nyx Weaver for your list card. I don't know what that one is. Island and your detective token. Oh, I might have to make an image though now of somebody drinking it, and they will not have whiskey problems. They will never have beer muscles. All right, Raven. You're wandering around there. You found those things. You pick up your leather and your food supplies there. Now, as you're continuing forward, you happen to bump into... Oh, your way, coming in here. Bump into one of the feral ghouls. They were in the area and they smelled the food. They were coming over too. You've decided, Raven, what you'd be doing there with that feral ghoul. All right, hey, we have a giveaway. Let's get a giveaway going. You know what? Let's do that. I don't have one set up yet. I don't think I even run one today. Let's run a giveaway today. And you know what? We'll do it right now. And we'll do that. I haven't even run one. I just got sidetracked running our game here, having some fun. Oh, we're shooting them. All right, we're shooting them. All right, so says Raven says I am shooting that feral ghoul. And now when you shoot him with your pistol, you get a plus. You get +2 on your dice roll. Let's see if you can get over 30. You need. That means you. Oh no. It wasn't 1, right? It wasn't a 1. So, yeah, that feral ghoul, you whiffed shooting the feral ghoul. And then, the feral ghoul, though, tries to go back to you and attack. And oh my, they need a 13 or higher to hit you, and you got unlucky. They hit you, but they only got you for 2. Farragould chuckles and stands there again in front of you. I'm guessing you're either going to shoot or not. Morning, duders. How's it going, my friends? We're going to see what's in there. You get to play a little game when you get whatever's in the auto box that we have set up there. Shooting another time. All right, we're doing it. All right, shooting. And well, you... God, you missed another time. Raven, the Farragould chuckles. You haven't heard a Farragould chuckle yet, and he goes after you. And then our buddy Raven comes in with another one here. And he misses that time. Oh, well, you guys are on a missing streak. Well, that Farragould turns and runs away, steals some of the food that you found. So you end up having one ration instead of the 2. But you still get your medal. Well, that wasn't quite the best encounter there. You got a little unlucky on that one, my friend. Raven, let's get you another. Here we go. Let's get you a surveil land here. Let me know where you want to go, because that guy turned and ran, and when they turned and ran, they disturbed some other stuff. Was started here. 1, 2, R2, 1, 2. There we go, R2. It turned and ran. All right, but when it turned and ran, it disturbed some things. A medium-sized bug and a small bug come running towards you. Oop, not that large raider. Oops, I pressed the wrong button by accident. What are you gonna do, my friend? Let's open up your pack and see what you get. Let's get you one of those surveils. Let's get a surveil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, let's see what you get here. Use the knife on it this time. I like it. Yes, pistol in a knife. Case of the Shattered Pact. Magnifying glass. Crime Stopper Sprite. Airtight Alibi. Extract a Confession. Rift Burst Hellion. You have some due diligence. Deadly Complication. Private Eye. Aftermath Analyst. Case of the Ransacked Lab. Goblin Mask Maker. Ooh, well, a Cavalier of Thorns. Nice little mythic elemental knight there for the list card. Forest. And your Thundering Falls our card. Alright. Well, thank you coming in on the singles purchase there. We have over 1,000 singles in the buy now. I also have, if you type in packs, you can see all the packs that we have. Maybe play boosters and packs. I don't know. I can't remember. And then we have a bunch of Secret Lair that's sealed also on top of that. And then even on top of that, we have decks in there too. Where there's actually a deck in here in this auto box with some collector boosters and things like that also. Standard All-Star. Let me get this in here. The Cavalier. Yeah. This is a reach. When Cavalier of Thorns enters the battlefield, reveal the top 5 cards of your library. Put a land card from among them onto the battlefield and the rest into your graveyard. When Cavalier of Thorn dies, you may exile it. If you do, put another target card from your graveyard on top of your library. Ooh, nice. I do like that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that was a good one. I like that one, Raven. So, you are wandering in, and you bump into that. I'm guessing you're gonna use the knife. You said, so we're gonna use that knife. You attack with the knife, and well, look at that. It only is a small bug. The medium-sized bug's only 13, so you got him, and you hit him for 6. Now the bug's 10. You got lucky. He's wails in pain as you stab it, and I'll get you the giveaway, my friend. Who was that here? Now, you as the giveaway winner. This is what I'm gonna have you do, Gerberton. I need you to give me a number between 1 and 10, and then you're gonna start becoming our enemy that people encounter. Alright, that's what we'll do here. So you want to hang out, watch, because you're the enemy now. That big bug, what's he going to attack? What part of Raven, is he going to attack? Is he going to hit him? Oh, Raven, you got lucky. You missed. I need a number between 1 and 10, Gerberton, if you can. And then, going again with the knife, I'm guessing, Raven, right? We're going to keep doing the knife, swinging that knife away until you can hit, until you hit him. Let's see. Oh, we hit him again. And it's for 3. All right, it's down now to, what is it, 1 health left? Ah! It wails in pain, attacks you, and misses again. Oh, chat, you guys are lucky. You guys are unlucky. You don't get to do any damage. One last time with that knife. Oh, and you do it in. Using the knife. You do it in the last time there. That medium-sized bug falls to the ground. And that bug is squished. Oh no. Now, my friend, when you're looking over that bug, you happen to be, oh, look at that, you got lucky. You find some rataway on it. Oh, that's a good one, a hard one to come by, because you get bitten by, you don't want to have radiation, you know. And then you have, also with that, you end up finding a, where'd it go? Happen to have another pistol and some pistol ammo with it. Look at that. You know what's sweet about the pistol and the pistol ammo for you, Raven? You are able to dual wield pistols. So you now have 2 pistols, so you're able to dual wield them. And you go up to 30 rounds of ammo, which split evenly between the 2. And Raven coming in with another. Alright, chat, you guys are gonna have to let me know what we're supposed to be doing here with our characters whenever anything happens as one of the enemies. Alright, because we have some low-tech gear upgrade. Alright, that's what we're going with. I like this. This is a good one for you, bud. So, you have a daring mechanic, goblin surveyor, grim javelineer, hazard of the dunes, nimble thopterus, migrating ketrodon, interface ace, auto arc mammoth, canyon vaulter, boom scala, foul rose, mind spring merfolk. Ooh, nice little pickup on the merfolk there. Keen buccaneer and the foil, swamp, and a thopter. My wife plays merfolk, so slap him in the legs. That's what he's going at. That's what's going to happen now. Oh, they got to fight you. No. Hey, Yeeps, how's it going, buddy? We can't do that. We can't have them fight you. Well, at least not just yet. There is an instance where they could potentially come into contact with you and fight. There you go, Raven, my friend. All right, so you have your knife there, and you get lucky because you're wandering, and you find a workbench when you're wandering around there. Now, you happen to have, ready, you had it before, you'd picked up some metal. Would you like to try and upgrade your knife and see what happens, what you can do with it? No, not too much crazy. We had a bunch of people jumping in and having some fun with it, and I think we had a couple of intriguing character choices and things, but that was about it. Upgrading the knife, I like it. All right, so you have to choose high or low because we have to figure it out. You don't have any bonuses yet, hey, Raven. We have to get you some. You have to get some intelligence or some engineering and maybe some luck or something here coming out. Maybe low. All right, low it is. Let's see. Oh no, that is the opposite of low, my friend Raven. The exact opposite of what low would be when you get a natural 20 for it. Oh, my friend, sorry. Well, you were hammering away, thinking you were gonna make something nice with that knife that you got there, and you take some of your metal that you actually had. You're just hammering away on that workbench, and then no, the knife broke in half. That means you're just left with your dual pistols now, and a broken knife, and no metal. I mean, I guess the knife is metal, but you'd have a broken knife and no metal. But luckily, you beat that other thing. You got 30 rounds and 2 pistols. Yeah, that works. That works. But when you were hitting there, you had a big bang behind you. Comes up out of nowhere. Well, not that one, sorry. That one. A small raider. They got their own pistol. They're getting ready to shoot. You gotta decide what you're gonna do, Raven. Mystic Enforcer is gonna maybe come in and assist. We'll find out. Shoot him. Well, I figured that. Alright, so now you get 2 D6s because you get 2 pistols. Oh, and look at that. You hit him for 6. You hit him for 6. Wonderful, because that small raider's only 15. That brings him down to 9. The small raider wails, and he shoots at you with the 1 pistol they got. Oh, but they hit you for 5, Raven. So you go down. You were at 100 health. You're now at 95 health. You got lucky before I weren't hit by anything. They shoot at you, and I'm guessing you're going to go again. Here we go, Mystic. You got an Infinity. I'll get that out for you, and we're going to open that up here in a second. Get that right here. That'll be your Infinity, and I'm going to set another one there in place so that I can get to it when I need it. And then you got yourself a little encounter too going on. All right. That one. Hit him. Wait, did I have you hit him? Shite. We're going to roll again and have you hit it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think you hit him before, right? What did you hit him for? I wasn't paying attention. I hit the button wrong. Hit for 9. All right, perfect. Well, that worked. Small raider. I hit the button. I thought I was making it come out, and I made it go away. I'm like, oh, shit. Nice. You hit the raider. It was only 9 left. Well, that's a good one because he falls. Falls to the ground. He had a pistol, so he leaves you some pistol ammo. And another pistol. There, but on top of it, he drops 4 pogs, increasing your pog count, my friend Raven. So, you're now at 19 pogs. You have 3 pistols. You can trade one or sell one, you know, and you have 35 rounds of ammo. And Mystic, let's see what you get here, my friend. Mystic's been hanging out with us. Here, where we go? We had one for him. No. No, maybe he didn't make one yet. We'll have to make one for you, Mystic. Good luck. Good luck, my friend, Mystic. Let's see what we got going on here. See if we can get you something awesome. We have a line cutter, crooked amphibionaut, bar entry, chicken troop, slight malfunction, ride guide, vegetation abomination, scamp pyre, harbor thrasher, busted. Ooh, Vorthos, steward of myth. Not bad for a little mythic action there. You got a forest. Nice looking forest. Foam weapons kiosk. Trash bin. Zombie employee token. And your stickers. Oh no. What just happened? Was that... Did I freeze there? Did you guys see me? Did I just freeze? Or did you see that? Damn it. Alright. Damn it. Alright, let me go through what you got there, my friend. I think on YouTube it should have been working. You should be able to see it there. But you got these. Alright, your hits out of it. We're not those. That's what you got there. For your commons and uncommons. And then we had Vorthos, Steward of Myth, and a Forest. There you go, Mystic. Now, Collector Jeff, thank you for letting me know that I was freezing there. Sorry about that, everyone. Pain in the butt. Sometimes it's pain in the butt there, Mystic. Let me get you written down over here. So I think I just got rocked. That's probably why. Alright, Mystic Enforcer. Let me get your stuff out of here. Put you in a bag. Yeah, it's not too bad for the last few days. Well, I've also been turning on the extra data, so luckily we've been doing enough to make it worth pay for it. Alright, here we go. We have your Mystic. You're hanging out here. you have, let's find your stuff here. Uh-oh, that was too far. Okay, Mystic. Now, you, my friend, had, one point earlier on in the Wasteland, you bit something. You're taking some drank some medication of some kind, but you also chose to be a Vaultborn. All right, so you have there is a Vaultborn vault that has been found, the entryway here, and but it was taken over. That you may want to go and check out. But that's what we're hanging out with right now. So I was wondering, is that somewhere you'd like to go, my friend? Or would you like to just continue wandering around in the city area that you've been? Oh, yeah. All right, you head on over to that vault. Now, this has been cleared out a little bit, so being cleared out, some people have come in. The Vaultborn are still there, but you have the scavengers have left. The people in the back room, the Vaultborn there, they're still there to talk to. You have, when you wander in there, you happen to see one of those Vaultborn there saying, "Oh, hey, do I know you? Seems familiar. What are you looking for, my friend?" And that's you're going to see what you want to do. Now, you found your way in. You're at a vault with the Vaultborn. Coffee. Greetings, friend. Well, greetings to you, sir. I hope you're having yourself a good adventure in this wasteland and staying safe. Do I have any bubble gum? No, I don't have any bubble gum, hardcore. Why? Am I missing something? And then we have Raven coming in here, too. All right, Raven. I'm going to get this for you right here. Now, you have said greetings, and he goes, "Oh, well, if you want to wander around here, we do have the vault. In the back room, you can see there is there's a machine that can sometimes upgrade devices. That helps out here and can do some other things, sometimes heal. We got a robot there, a little handy helper in that front room when you first get in the first doorway there. There used to be a hole, but somebody found that and plugged that hole over on the left side, so no more ghouls come in. And we got some living quarters in the back left where we have actually a friend of ours is hanging out there, Silver Sneak. Vault Dude might have some bubble gum. Yeah, I got any bubble gum? He goes, you know what? I don't have any myself. But the Vault Dude says, "Hey, you know what? We have some weird random things though in that living quarters. You can go check it out. Want to go check things out? All right. Raven's gonna go Mystic's gonna go wandering around checking things out. We're gonna open up our buddy Raven's pack here. So Silver Sneak was one of our other is another one of our players that have come in and played with us. This is Silver Sneak here. They are they fainted on their way in, and the Vaultborn helped them and carried them and laid them down in the room in the back so that they could rest. And that's all we have of it right now. But good luck, my friend Raven. Let's get you something awesome here. We have a Thunderhead Gunner, Packed All Terror, Venom Sack Lagak, Howler's Heavy, Voyage Quick Welder, Prow Catcher Specialist, Avishkar Raceway, Sky Serpent Seeker, Momentum Breaker, Spire Mecha Cycle, Rover Blades, and a Borderless. I like the borderless ones. Oh, a Sky Seer's Chariot for your rare. Grim Bauble and a foil. Full art on your forest. And then your pilot token. No tarnish but whole. Alright, Raven. Well, you know what? I think you have a couple of side objectives if I'm ever up. If I remember right. So, Raven. Elden Ring. Seek Rump. Thank you. That makes sense now. What they're going with. See, I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to pick it up there. While you're wandering around, our buddy, Raven. And then our friend, I was wondering why it sounded so familiar, and I couldn't figure out why it was sounding familiar. I just haven't played it in that long that I'm like, that's it. Yep, that's it. I'm like, why is this familiar? Why is this familiar? Why is this familiar? I'm saying it, I'm like, but anyways. Alright, Raven. You're wandering around. Remember, you have that, weird ship, but you happen to, bump into out in the open. Tarnish gave it away. Yes, that's exact. I'm like, I've read that so many times. You have a, you bump into this handy helper bot. Now, my friend, Raven, what would you like to do? I mean, you can attack it. You've got the random disc there. You can try to figure out, give it to him. Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you all what you'd like to do. And we have our buddy Mystic is hanging around, currently in the vault, doing a little wandering. You're gonna decide where you want to go, Mystic. The play booster display, like this thing that I have here, it's just it's actually literally one of the Ultra Pro like things that you just stacked on top of each other. I literally just turned it around so that I could do that to slide things in, so I can get to multiple packs easier rather than just having one pack in there. Mystic Enforcer, I like it. Check out the upgrades. I like it. A good area to go. Yeah, that's what that is there. Yeah, that's what that stuff is there. If that shows off all I got. Yeah, we got a good chunk of stuff there, Wim Jacob. All right, I like it. You going to visit those? All right, you go and visit the in the background there. You go. All right, let's go and check out that upgrade area. The other NPC who looks exactly the same. Something weird about these Vaultborn. I don't know. They all look similar. He goes, "Hey, what are you doing about back here?" Now, Raven. Oh, you just jumped back in. All right, I've been waiting on you. Raven, you were wandering around outside and you bumped into a handy helper bot. I'm not really sure what you're doing there. You're just kind of hanging out. You gotta decide what you'd like to do. And I mean, remember, you do have that. You do happen to have that code disc you found somewhere along the way. You gotta remember that. Oh no, it's supposed to be pack. That's just pack. That's the packs. It's not the display. Booster pack. Copied the wrong thing over is what it was. That's my but no, it's just the booster pack. And that's what there all says it in the descriptions. They're all packs. So that's why that's just a mistake in the typing. Sorry about that. No. It's just the packs. Actually, if you go and look in there in the description, it says packs, decks, and so that's just the yeah. Oh crap. Okay. Must have got rocked, or Starlink was being a pain in the butt all of a sudden. I think I'm back here. Alright, we should be good. Shouldn't have any issues now. That sucks. Just popped off there and came back. And now I think I'm okay. We'll find out. Happens time to time. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, no, I'll go and correct it. You show him? Alright, Raven. You show him the disc, and you go, hey, can you help me with the disc here? And Raven said, and then that goes, hey, yeah, hold on, let me take a look at it. Pops it in, whirs a bit, goes, what used to be a code, but I can't get the whole code because the disc is kind of cracked up there. Maybe if we have, I don't know, more of the discs, I might be able to help you figure that out. Oh, that perked up Big BK's ears. Big BK's ears perked up right there. Oh, he's looking for a code himself. Gonna try to figure out what's going on there. Now, gives you the back. It's a code to something. You're not exactly sure what it goes to. But now you know that you gotta go and find something. Now we will say there's different things in this wasteland that have codes. Some of them do, some of them don't. No, they're all play boosters. Yeah, so just so everybody's aware, being very specific on that because it says it even in the description. So, hey Yeeps, oh, you're home? Chat code for a will to live.
Hi, Yeeps.
It's a cheat code, I know. You're gonna get the cheat code. Ooh, Brothers War. I like the Brothers War.
Morning, Yeeps.
Nolan said good morning. Yes, I know. That's well, whatever. It was probably one of those paste things. L3, thank you, my friend. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it's time for. All right, Raven. Well, you had a friend there. You got a friend there. You get some people wandering around. You got yourself that code. You got different locations you can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Maybe you want to go and hang out in one of those different locations and try out what your code does, or maybe find someone else that might have some more. I don't know. Stone Retrieval Unit. Good luck, my friend. Retrieval Agent. Swift Gear Drake. Dwarven Forge Chanter. Clay Revenant. Falaji Chain Dancer. Bleachwood Prowler. Aeronaut Cavalier. That was completely wrong. Aeronaut Cavalry. Wow. Third Pass Savant. Battery Bear. Mask of the Jade Crafter. Great Desert Prospector. How's a Stone Brain? That's a nice pickup for you, buddy. And an Ichor Wellspring for your retro. With an Astronaut Cavalry foil and a Power Stone foil. I mean, a token there. Could be friend, could be foe. You never know. Big BK is always one of those ones that we're not sure what's going on with. You know, Big BK is a pirate. He associates with the pirates, so Big BK, we don't know what's going to go on. And I see some pack here getting taken. I'll go with that in 1 second. Let me take care of that. Alrighty, and then if there is anything else that I miss along the way, let me know. I know there's some singles that I've had going out, and we'll get those all out for you guys. And then right after I do this, Bared Edge, I'll get out the Strixhaven that I have there. Found the last one. Alright, here we go. Let's get this in here for our buddy Big BK. Alright, Big, you're wandering around there, and you happen to run into something where you are scavenging around, and you find, while you're scavenging, this buried toolbox. Where'd that go? Buried toolbox in the ground. You get over there, you just happen to kick it, not even caring about it. You open it up, and inside of it shows you a stash of pogs. 1, 2, you got 10 plus 4, so that gives you 14. Now 10 is the pogs, are our wasteland currency, and 10 is our 10 are our slammers. That's how much those are. So you go up 14, and you, my friend, have a ton of pogs already. You're at 220 pogs now. Big BK. And yeah, you are wandering around there. We have our buddy Raven. Now, Raven and Mystic, if you guys want to give me a description for what you want to be for an image, well, we can make you an image. You guys hang out. You've been hanging out for a while. Make an image for you. Like Big BK's got this. We have some of our other ones. Caged. This is our buddy Caged. There's our buddy Yeeps. Got a super, got their souped up axe they got. Heading back to the armory. All right, you can head back over to the armory. Big BK says, armory time. So you head back to that Vaultborn armory that's been taken over by some raiders. Those are locations that you can see that have been cleared already. We do have no one else is actually in here, I don't think, anymore. I think they ended up leaving. So, you can decide what you want to do while you're here. Oh, my Yeeps didn't go away. And I froze again. What is going on all of a sudden? Come on, Starlink. Says it does all these things super well and everything like that, and I don't see anything working well. Seriously, Starlink? I'm gonna lose my crap. I'm gonna lose my crap. There's no reason for you to be losing signal or any problems right now. Can I hear you, but the video is broken and frozen. Alright, well, at least you can hear me. Well, what I was saying was that, let's see if we're back. Oh, here you are. That you were wandering there, and you headed back over to your Vaultborn Armory. Those are the locations that have been closed. You've taken over. You've cleared those areas. The other ones haven't been cleared yet. We had one of our friends there. They ended up leaving Silver Sneak. They're here. So, alright. So we're back. And Mystic, Enforcer, and our friend, our buddy Raven are wandering around with Big BK. Trying to figure out what you guys are going to do here. And now you go back to the Vaultborn Armory, and you're not really sure what you'd like to do. Where you want to go. You have some options. Which direction would you like to go to, my friend? Where would you like to hang out today with us? You go to the right? Alright, you head over to the right. You see a hole. Like, I don't know if I like that hole. Because last time that he ran into a hole, there was a bit of an issue because he climbed through the hole to kind of close that up and found a field of radioactive ghouls. So he kind of looks at the hole that's hanging out there. Goes, I think I'm just going to leave that hole alone. And I'm going to go talk to whoever is over there. Now, that looks like it's maybe a Vaultborn of some kind. I mean, a raider of some kind there. So you head on over. And that raider standing there looking at you like, what are you doing? And my buddy Raven is going to come in with an Aether Drift Play Booster. That's a pack. Okay. And then what we're going to do also, Raven, you slicing them? Alright, so you have the upgraded sword there, which we couldn't get a good image of. So we're going to keep just using the one that... I think... did we get one? Did we finally get an image of it? I think we actually might have. We did! We got it. You got your upgraded pirate sword there. Your lightning-capable pirate sword. And you're going to roll. And you're going to see what you get. Oh, you said yours is always 2, correct? But anyways, you hit him for 12, 14... 17, wow. You hit them for 17 damage. And they are only 20 damage. Nice hit. They're not happy with you. And they have they have a pistol. They shoot back. Oh no, they missed. That medium-sized raider misses. And it's now your turn against them again. And they're dead. And you chop him in half. He falls to the ground. Slice and dice it. Falls to the ground. Now, Raven, we're going to open you up your pack. You, my friend, end up going into it. Ooh, get some more salvaging things. Ah, I like it. I like it. Alright, Vergear Seeker Serpent. Good luck, Lotus Guard Disciple. Gilded Goda. Spin out. Loxodon Surveyor. Stall out. Wreckage Wickerfolk. Brood Heart Engine. Slick Imitator, Cloud Spire Sky Cycle, Redshift Rocketeer Chieftain. Full Throttle, another non. There you go. Ticket, Tortoise, and Foil. Then you got yourself a Rugged Highlands and a Pilot token. All right, my friend. Now, Raven, I like it, buddy. Here you go. We have that here for you. Not bad on those. Let me get that in the couple sleeves. Now, you had found a person. You go wandering around. Now you have some choices. You can continue to kind of wander around the burnt-out wasteland, or you could go over to the Vaultborn area here, which is their first vault that was found, or you could go to the Vaultborn Armory that was taken over by a gang of raiders. You decide where you want to go, my friend Raven. Vault Armory? Alright, I like the Vault Army. Alright, we're going to put all your stuff together in your pack, if you have. There you go, my friend Raven. Alright, you head on over to that armory. You see some of those areas that are cleared. Now we're gonna have to put another X out. Hold on. I'm gonna set another X out for it. Where are we? Span that. Let's get another X. Copy, paste that. This area has been cleared. Here we go. I like it. That area has been cleared. Oh, that's part of it. Did the X not go? Ah, the X didn't go in it. That's alright. Now the X in it. There we go. That's better. Ah! Oh, you're going to loot the room. Yes, yes, yes. Not a problem. Slowly but surely clearing that armory. So you go wandering and you're looking around and investigating that Vaultborn Armory. In that area, you find on that guy a bunch of pogs. So you actually end up finding 20 pogs. But also on them, you got, look at this. You got yourself a health pack. And you also found yourself... Where'd he go? A critical. So you have a health pack and a critical, my friend. So you're up to 3 health packs. And a critical. And our buddy Raven's wandering around there. Now, where do you want to go in the Vaultborn Armory? You said you want to go in there. There's cleared stages or places and rustle around there. Or you want to go and find someone that's not place that's not been cleared. It's up to you. If we're going through here. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out. We do very much appreciate you hanging out with us today. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, X, all you guys hanging out with us. We do very much appreciate that. If you can, like, subscribe, follow. It does help us out a lot. Helps the channel grow so we can do some more cool, fun things with you guys. Eventually, maybe we'll be able to get some, maybe I'll be able to have somebody help me doing some of the, like the shorts and my highlight videos that I can end up having, take more time and develop some more cooler interactions that I have planned. I just haven't had the time to do it. Anyways, let's see what to go here. Going to the storage area? Alright, you head over to that storage area. Now, when you head over there, you see, oh no, there's a small raider. If that raider happens to be injured, this might be the one everybody keeps running into. Now, you want to let me know what you want to do here, my friend Raven, while you're wandering around there. I know that little guy, you keep missing, he keeps running away. Alerting everyone. Oh, well, look at that. You hit him for 11. And it was only 10 health. You finally got him. He's gone away 3 times. Not this time. Raven says, nah, not getting away from me and my dual pistols. Shoots him dead. Drops to the floor. That small raider is dead there. Doesn't even get a chance to do anything. Luckily, it's muffled there, so you don't hear much. But on them, you end up finding some pistol ammo. And now this is the salvage roll, alright? You want to choose high or low, my friend Raven. I know, Raven. He's been running around alerting all of his buddies, getting away. High? Alright, here we go. Oh no, Raven. Ugh. All right, well, instead of... All right, you're salvaging, and you end up finding on top of that there, you get some... You get a knife. You find yourself another knife. Which is nice because you didn't have one. You lost yours before. And your ammo goes back up to, you shot twice and you pick up some ammo. Your ammo goes up to 38. There you go, my friend. But at least you may not have gotten something giant out of it because the salvage roll didn't help. But you at least got your knife back, so you don't have to worry about no hand-to-hand combat anymore. And if you want to jump in yourself and play, come in, jump in, grab one of the packs. Because we're currently wandering around the Vaultborn Armory here with a few of our friends. But what I get to do now is I need to clear that location because that was a one-shot kill. And then put that over here. Oh, put that right there. Look at that one. One-shot kill on that place. And our buddy Big BK comes in and says, I'm going to come over and take over some of this armory. And gets himself. All right, let me know where you would like to go. We have our box here. You get yourself, you're in the armory. You're wandering around. And you want to let me know where you want to go here. You have cleared, most of these places are cleared. You heard a little bit of ruckus in the storage area before. You can either go investigate them, you can wander out and maybe bump into some other things there. It's up to you. R4. 1, 2, 3, 4. R4 is literally the bottom one here. Alright, R4 is the bottom one. So there you go, R4. Let's see what you get here, my friend. This is actually pretty fun. We did this, we got them with the kids. And they were there to play some 2-on-2 stuff, so this actually makes it a little bit easier for them to help to learn and everything, so it's nice like that. Tech specialist? Alright, I like it. You can head over that tech specialist area. Alrighty. And you got copied. Alright, that's the one. I haven't seen that one yet. Alright, here we go. Come on. I didn't get a pull tab on this one. Well, it looks like I'm cutting this one. I don't want to bend and rip anything, you know? Alright, let's see here. Copied. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to put the spoilers like at the end here, because we like seeing them at the end. Alright, we have Hearts on Fire. Scholar of Combustion. Kiln Fiend. Ancestral Anger. Ancestral Anger. What the? Alright, they did definitely duplicate that. Okay. These are a little high, too, if you notice the cut on all of them. Cyclops, Electromancer, they're slightly cut off. Oh, an upside down card. This means it's worth way more, right? This is like $1 million card because it was printed upside down? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Fire Prophecy. They just put in the package upside down. Uncaged Fury. Young Pyromancer. You have Thriving Bluff with all of our mountains. Then we have a Fire Spitter Whelp. Ooh, Charmbreaker Devils. Nice one there. And a Zada Hadron Grider. Nice on that too for a rare. With your copied is what you got there. Alright, Big BK. You had to go through the storage area to get over to where that tech specialist is. Alright. On your wandering through the storage area, you do a little bit of scrounging around there because you know you're a scavenger. You got to do that, and you find a broken axe. Would you like to pick it up and take it with you, Big BK, my friend? You don't want it. Alright, alright. Here you go. Big BK, put you together there. Alright. I got like a frog in my throat. Well, you continue heading forward. You get over to where that tech specialist is up there. This is weird. They all... wait. They all kind of look the same, these raiders. But this guy's not mean. He's like, hey, what are you doing here? I don't think you're supposed to be over here. What are you doing, my friend? You have to let me know. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Oh, all right. Well, if you're exactly where you're supposed to be, what are you doing here? You one of the iron? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You're not one of our group. Oh, all right. You're not one of our gang members here. All right. That's all right. Well, that's fine. We don't need to always have you part of the Iron Fang to come here and utilize the tech specialties. What are you looking for? Oh, I don't really have tech. I look at tech, I figure it out, and I can either fix it or maybe sometimes even upgrade it, depending on what you have available with you. So that's what your tech specialist does over there in the corner. They don't really have anything to upgrade with it yet, but they can do stuff for you if you have it. Ah, mystery chips. Ooh, we like mystery chips. We've seen a few of those before. Those things are fun. Now, I implanted in one of the other guys the other day, and he grew huge. He was giant. Then another one we implanted him. He became like this really small guy with that was really quick with some mechanical arms. So hey, let's see, Big BK. I like it. Here we go, my friend. Where'd you like to go here? And then we're gonna do. He goes and shows the mystery chip. Let me inspect that. He looks at it and goes, well, if you use this on you, it looks like you will. This will add some intelligence to you, but when it adds the intelligence, it takes away your agility and some strength. M1. There we go, M1. If you put it in a weapon, let me see. It looks like this is capable of being put in a weapon, too. If you add it to a weapon, it becomes... Oh, all right, well, it makes your weapon have... Okay. Makes your weapon have a potential of a some type of elemental power. That's what it is here. But it could also make the weapon it'll give it some elemental power, but you're not really sure what it is and how it will affect it. I mean, it might be something strong. It could be like it pisses into the wind and blows back in your face type deal, you know? I don't know. All right, bookworms. Let's see what you got here, my friend. Oh, we're gonna have to cut that one open. So you have to. Oh, good. Good to know. Exactly. Yeah. So that's what it looks like. You have some options here on what you'd like to do with your upgrade here. Your thing you got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put those in the back here with the spoilers. Let's see what we got. Ooh, another one of the anime. Sir Eleonora the Discerning. I don't know if that's worth anything as the animes, but Drag Under, Uncomfortable Chill, Fairy Vandal, Muse Drake. Oop, go back up there. Mystic Skyfish, Reckless Scholar, Sky L School, Witching Well, Memorial to Genus. There you go. A land for your land, your Thriving Isle, and your islands. Then you have a Starlight Snare, Phantasmal Set, Shieldback, Tefari's Aegis Insight. Ooh! For your rare there with your bookworms. Oh, the chipset itself, can it be upgraded? You know what? We've actually never tried upgrading a chipset. I have to have at least probably 3 or 4 of them. And then we can try to test it out, putting them together and see what happens. But I can't guarantee it'll have a good favorable outcome. But we can try it and see if maybe we can get it so it somehow gives you less of a drawback on your on when you implant it. Maybe you won't be as hurt. Maybe instead of having like -2 on something, it gives you -1 on one thing type thing. You also need 3 or 4 chips. Ah, you also need 3 or 4 chips. Look at that. You're looking for chips too, I see. Oh, well. Seems you happen to be looking for chips. All right. Oh, I do not have any chips, but I do believe you may want to go check the armory area, or maybe the commander, because I know they had some weird things over there. To the armory you go. Off to the armory. Thank you, my friend, you say, and you head over to the armory. And standing in front of you, small raider, you're looking at you like, hey, I don't think you're supposed to be here. You're the second random person to come wandering in here. What's going on? Who didn't secure the gate? Let's run another to see if we want to continue on here. Oh, okay, all right. Stand down, you want to get hurt? Oh, intriguing concept to say there. All right, well, stand down, I will. What are you doing looking for? We're just coming in, hanging out. I don't know what's going on here, my friend. And our buddy Yeeps decides, I'm gonna come involve myself in this wastelanding. You got yourself a Kamigawa. Oh, that's a good one, my friend. Let me get that out here for you. I got the thing stacked a little bit, so I gotta move them around every now and again to get to the right one. Here we go. You get yourself a choice. Where would you like to go, my friend, in the box? All right. Looking for some chips. Oh, he says, you know what? If you head over to the back room on the right there, there's a weird device that we haven't been able to figure out what it's doing, but my my boss, my leader has been watching it, hanging out there. Bottom, middle. All right, bottom, middle it is. Bottom one on the middle right here, my friend. Yeeps. Now, Yeeps, where were you last, my friend? You remember? Let's see what you get here. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Let's get you going. Let's see how it keeps on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll get those in the back because we like seeing the spoilers at the end. Ancestral Katana. Heir of the Ancient Fang. Network Disruptor. Harmless Emergence. Searchlight Companion. Undercity Scrounger. Ecologist Terrarium. Voltage Surge. Aki Ronin. I like that showcase one. Akiba Reckoneer. Raid. Bronze Plate Boar. Essence Capture. Kappa Tech Wrecker. Brilliant Restoration. Ooh, nice sorcery there. Swiftwater Cliffs. And your Arena throwaway card. Ah, yes, that's what it was. That's what it was. I got sidetracked yesterday and I kind of lost where we were on some of the things. So sorry about that. And I appreciate everybody on all the help yesterday that came in and gave some guidance and some assistance there. So I very much appreciate that from all of you. Very much appreciate. Like, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. He's doing better though, so we just a little bit of pain from, like, you know, we got a little bit of a blister going because of it, but he's good. No major problems. Yeah, it was Madhouse for a bit there. Well, our buddy, you head on over to that the back room there. Now our buddy Yeeps is hanging out in the refugee camp. You just made yourself a backpack. Oop, and you found a code. So, you, my friend Yeeps, though, you have to decide, you want to hang around in there, or do you want to head out of that refugee camp? And we'll see how we go here today. Where are we going in our adventure? Yeep's gonna help me know. But we do have, you know, I'm going to have to go through this and organize these a little easier. I have like 70,000 images on heart. So, here, ready? I'm going to show you a little bit of the chaos that I have to organize. So this is my main page of all the things that I pressed. Then I go to one like this that I have all of them that I got to press. Then I go to one like this for all of your weapons. Then there's the beginning of all the locations. There's your factions, some of you have joined. There's all your players all over there. So I have to organize this stuff a little bit better. Alright. We have Lick Thor. If I'm saying that right, coming in with a Kamigawa, and you'll get a brief interaction coming up too. But you have to decide. I think Yeeps we must have lost Yeeps or something for a minute there. Sometimes people are busy and have to head back to work and stuff. So I you know, obviously come back, Yeeps, let me know. But you, my friend, Lick Thor, let me know. All right, yes. So the disc, no one can help you with the disc there. They just kind of look at it and they don't really know what's going on. So you're gonna head out, and all right, you have the option. You're gonna head over where some other people are. Now there are people here in the armory, and there are people here in the Vaultborn location. Now the Vaultborn location has that handy helper bot that can read things, like your chip. And then over here, though, you have your tech specialist that might be able to do something and look at it too. Mid any. All right, let's do it. Let's do this one. All right, here we go. Lick. Let me. We're gonna open this up and hopefully we get you beauties for you. What faction? Yeeps. Yeeps. I believe you have not chose a faction yet, if I remember right. I can go over those if you'd like in a second here. I can read through the factions for everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, a little bit of a spoiler with a flip card. Ooh, 2 flip cards. We put them at the end here because we like having the spoilers at the end. But it looks like we might have already got one. Dragonfly Suit. Greater Tanuki. Spell Pierce. Thundersteel Colossus. Papercraft Decoy. Chain Flail Centipede. Simian Sling. Jukai Preserver. Fang of Shigeki. The Long Reach of Night. Grave Lighter. Historian's Wisdom. Twin Shot Sniper. And Fable the Mirror Breaker. Nice on your Saga there. With a Blossoming Sand and your flipped card thing there. Alright, you're going to head over to where the... you head over the Vaultborn Armory. Goes Yeeps. I know, I was going to say, this is a great hit, if I remember right. There you go. Good pack there, I know. Let me write your name on that. Like, that's why I said, oh, I think we know what it is. I was all excited with it. I was getting sidetracked with our game, though. I forgot to throw the excitement in. I'm going to have to get a... Somebody told me I should have, like, a thing that I press that will make noise every time, like, a good hit is done. What do you say? Rather than the gong. Maybe I record my gong sound, and then I have it go... I can press the button every time we get a good hit. You out of the armory? All right. Yeeps heads over to the armory. Now, you are new. You're wandering around our wasteland here. You're a new adventurer. You don't have anything on you but a pistol and a knife. So you need to decide. You've got a pistol and you have a knife when you wander around and you start your adventure in the wasteland here. Now, you're hanging out here and you're wandering and you bump into something for a little brief interaction. And where did it go? You bump into another scrapper in front of you. Alright, now Yeeps, though, he's over in that armory. He goes wandering around to ask. And you head up to that tech specialist. Finally get up there. No one's in there. You head to the tech specialist. You ask him, hey, can you look at this disc here? And he says, you aren't supposed to be here either. How come there's so many people coming in here? Who didn't secure the gate? Whatever. Yeah, give me the disc, and you look at it. He takes a look at the disc. Now, you gotta let me know, though. You're hanging outside the city. So outside those areas, and have run into somebody scrapping, looking for stuff. Now they can either fight you, or maybe you can try to talk to them. It's always up to you what you want to do. We'll figure that one out here. And Yeeps, though, you're talking to him. He takes a look at it and goes, "You know what? I think this seems like it's a part of a code, but I can't get the whole thing because the chip is damaged. The disc is damaged. So you're gonna have to find a few more of them if you want me to get the whole code. Maybe I'll be lucky enough to get it all together. But right now, we only get a small part of it. You're gonna have to find some more of them." Oh, well, look at that! You have your side quest you got going on there. Now you know what it is. Now, if you don't want, you don't need to play. Yeeps and Raven. Have those. Yeeps and Raven have them. No, I said, "Are you here?" And I didn't hear you, so I didn't start it. And I was going to ship it, so I didn't know if it was because I got a glitch in at that time frame, like I froze and you like left the stream. I didn't want to open it without you here because you bought it. So it could have maybe. I wonder if that was when the stream was going on and I was having glitches myself. I made a comment, and you just didn't hear. I didn't want to open it without you being here. No, yeah, exactly. It got laggy for a second, and I didn't want to open it without you. And I said something, and you didn't answer, so I was gonna just ship it out. So if you're here now, let's open that up. Sweet, awesome. I'm sorry about that. It was just more. I wanted to make sure you were here. I didn't want to open it without you being here. So let me get that over here. We were having some tech issues, and sometimes when that happens, people end up leaving. And I just wanted to make sure you were around to see your pack open. Alrighty, the Strixhaven pack there. Now we will we'll open that one up for you, and we will get to go. We'll do that. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's the being on the boat. Sometimes when where I am, people will head by and we'll get rocked by the waves, and then Starlink like loses connection a little bit. So like we're getting a little bit of rock right now by some waves. So here we go. Let's take a look, and then we're gonna go on, and I'll do I'll continue with the rest of the stuff we're doing here for everybody. All right, and I'll get right over your stuff, Yeeps, too. I'm sorry, I didn't know they were back here, and I want to make sure we get their stuff going. It's wicked foggy too. All right, good. Yeah, let's go on with Tutor. Good luck. Biomathematician, Fuming Effigy, Burrog Befuddler, Crushing Disappointment, Campus Guide, Go Blank, Zephyr Boots. Ooh, that's a nice pick up there. Fanatical Summoning, Furry Calm Snarl. That's another nice one. Furry Calm Snarl. Marshland Bloodcaster. Nice extended art on the rare. Academic Probation for another extended art. Oh, what is that Japanese one? Oh, nice one there. I don't know what that one is. Nice full art one there. Opt. Oh, nice. And a memory lapse for your showcase. And then, oh my, another nice Japanese foil full art one there. There you go. Oh, I don't know that one. If you guys can help, that'd be nice. Duress, maybe. Oh, and a third and a mythic. And this one's like an anime one with an elemental token. What is this? Does this have a special stamp on it? This looks like it has a stamp on it. Like a weird like thing there. Is that their signature? Time Warp? Nice. I like the look of that one. That's a nice looking card. Beautiful. All right, let me get this here into sleeves. Those are nice. That was a nice looking pack there. It did not get you a demonic tutor, but we definitely got you some nice cards. Top load Time Warp. I'm gonna do that right now. What's with the Time Warp one? I feel like that card is something special that I'm not aware of, because the card there with that stamp is weird. Yes, it definitely can be hit or miss with them. I noticed that with Strixhaven. Yeah, here it is. It's down there. That's in the top load. Is that like a big hit that I'm just I'm not aware of? It's an extra turn spell. Oh yeah. The other was Village Rites. Oh, okay, cool. How do you get some cards, JM? Well, if you want, you should be able to see shop to be able to go and buy now stuff. If you don't, there is a link in the show notes description that goes to my link tree where you can go and access all of my places where you can go and purchase things. So you can get your packs from the shop there and the store, and then that way you can jump in and we'll open some packs for you. If that's what you'd like, my friend, JM. And there you go, buddy. Dude. Village Rites. All right. That's a nice pack, dude. That was an awesome pack. Congratulations on that beardage. Let's see. I'll put that there. That was a sweet one. Holy crap! $45 for the Time Warp. Well, congratulations on that one, my friend. There you go. That was a nice hit. $45. Now, is this just a special anything that I don't understand why that's a stamp there? It's over it. I didn't see it before on any of the other cards, like a signature on. Oh no, they are on all of them. They're on all of them. I lied. All right, there you go, my friend. That's insane. Congratulations on that, beardage. There you go, buddy. Ah, okay. I don't remember seeing that on the rest of them. But I think it probably blends in better. That one just stuck out a lot more. All right, here we go, my friend. Yeeps. Did you jump in on this one, or did we already do this? I don't think we did that for you, Yeeps. We didn't do that yet. Got the Infinity. And oh, on archive cards. Okay, that's why I'm not seeing it. Thank you. That's why I don't see it on the rest of them. Thank you, Big BK. I appreciate that. So I know some of the stuff, but I don't know everything. So I appreciate you guys with the knowledge in here. Let me know. All right, Yeeps. Here we go. Good luck, my friend. We have... Let's get you some nice, beautiful... Let's shock you today. Down for repairs. Wizards of the Blank. A Good Day to Pie. Six-sided die. Coming attraction. Ardwolf's Advantage. Ticket Automaton. Monoxa Midway Manager. Icing Manipulator. Roxy Publicist to the Stars. Saw in Half. Nice one there. Island for the nice island. I like that island. Roller Coaster. Bounce Chamber. Ticket Bucket Bot and your stickers. Oh, really? Nice. There you go, buddy. What, the island or the Saw in Half, are you saying? Or was it from the other one, from the Strixhaven? There we go, Yeeps. Let me get you over there. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. That's a good pick. Nice. I didn't know it was 20 bucks on that one. Wow, Yeeps. You get some luck, my friend. There you go, dude. Let me get you in with your other one. There you go, buddy. So you had been wandering around your armory there. You talked to that guy, you found out what that chip was, and now you're on a side objective again to find the rest of the chips. Ah, that's all right. Hey, still 5 is better than none, you know, right? So your objective now is to figure out find the rest of the chips, or enough chips so that it can be decoded, so you can know what that goes to. Ah, it's not there. Hold on. Hold on a second. It should have been there. But I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna pin it and let me do that. I'm sorry. Let me correct this. I don't know why it's not there, JM. Hey there, Bairdfritch. It should be there. What is going on? Oh, there it is. It's not on. That's why. You should be able to see it there, and I'm going to paste it right here for you, my friend. Nope, we're going to delete that. And I'm going to do this. And there you go. Well, if that helps you get there. I don't know if it'll give you the location there to get over, but there you go. You need the disc. Well, Yeeps, you didn't let me know what you were wanting to do there. You're wandering around. You got the other one. Are you gonna look more through here? Because you got your new side objective is to figure out what all those discs are from your friend. He's not really a friend, but he wasn't an enemy. Yes, you're gonna look around. All right, go looking around. You head out. All right, thank you, buddy. You say you wander out, go over, and you see the armory. What is over there? Another X got on here somehow. X does not mark that spot. Alright. You go in the armory and you bump into another person over there. You see a small raider, hey, going, hey, what are you doing here? This is where we belong. Now, you have a chance, you can talk, you can attack. It's up to you what you want to do there when it comes to all those. Do you want to continue? You can attack him. Chat with him. All right. He goes, hey, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. We generally lock our doors, but keep getting these random people coming in all of a sudden. There we go. Not a problem, JM. It was supposed to be showing below, but for some reason it didn't. I don't know why. I don't know why she swallowed that fly. And there we go. Well, we're hanging out here. We have, you got a scavenge component with a Modern Horizon 3 play booster. I like it, my friend. You're chatting with him. You haven't really said what you want to, you don't know what you want to tell him. You have to tell me. I don't make up what you say. And we're going to go on with our buddy Big BK's in there. And you happen to bump into Big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put those spoilers at the end here. So make sure we're all set. Alright, and you got yourself a Faithful Watchdog, Raw Scott Knight, Horrific Assault, Serum Visionary, Wither and Bloom, Molten Gatekeeper, Unfathomable Truths. Oh, did I just freeze? Seriously? Come on. What's going on here?
There you go, you're not.
Alright, are we good? What's going on here? Alright. Unfathomable Truths, Skittering Precursor, Golden Tail Trainer, Dreadmobile, Waterlogged Teachings, Sylvan Safekeeping, Sylvan Safekeeper, I mean. Nice pickup there. Shadow of the Second Sun. Another nice pickup. And oh, hey, ready? You're going to be happy with this one, Big BK. Kozilek, the Broken Reality in foil. Nice pickup, buddy. With a Sowing Microspawn. Yeah, we had some boats go by. This is the morning time, and every now and again on the weekdays, you'll get the fishermen heading out early in the morning. So the boats are rocking. That was a good pack, my friend Big BK. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're doing some pack openings. Getting those going there. And I'm going to put that with your Sylvan. It used to be up there. But that's a nice Kozlik. Alright, Big. Now, Big. You're wandering around. Let me get you your stuff here. Big BK. You're wandering around here in the armory. You were told about going over to the commander, maybe talking to them about finding some chips and things, but when you were in the army and you happen to bump into your buddy Yeeps, because he's in there too. Big BK go, hey, it's like a long lost friends. Hey buddy, hey buddy. It's like high five, you get your own secret handshake. Haven't seen you in a bit. On VTT, where you created a Fallout 1 and D2020 with the original interest maps. Nice, I like it, Ryan. That's awesome. See, I've been doing this for a little while. We do this kind of like a D&D. Yeah, it's like a D&D Fallout kind of ish game, but it's fun. We have a good time here. So Big and Yeeps. Oop, that's Cage. Yeeps are hanging out together. They happen to bump into each other in the Vault-born armory here. And you're now trying to figure out... Oh, you're going to the commander's room. You head over to that commander's room. And standing in front of you is a warlord. Karvik. The hacker. Seems familiar. I don't know, I think I've seen him before. But anyways... You have to decide. You head to that commander room. Oh, he's going to be a dead warlord? Ah, that's what he's looking at you. You're looking at him. You take your incendiary Gatling gun and you give it a little... Looking at him. See how it's going. Staring him down. What's occurring here? Oh, we're going to talk to him first. Okay. All right. We're talking to him. He goes, hey, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be in here. How'd you get in? I don't understand how you got in here. You're not. The doors are always shut. What happened? They're locked. Who let you in? Who let a door open? Ooh, she came from chips. And discs. Chips and discs. Oh, well, I got some of that stuff over in that weird, like, EMP thing. I haven't been able to figure out what it does completely, but there's some weird stuff attached to it. You want to go and try and rummage around there. You have... Let's see what you have for your luck here, my friend. Let's see. You have... Big BK has 1 luck, 1 intelligence, and 1 engineering, which will help them. So you need to have 7 or higher when you roll. Alright, my friend? Because you go over to investigate that little area. And, oh, wow, that was a little closer than we wanted it, huh? Like by the skin of your teeth right there, dude. Whew! Hey, bud. So, you go and you look around that area in the back there, that EMP node area, and you actually end up finding on there this random code disk that's broken up. One of them was stuck in the machine there. And also you end up finding 2 mystery chips. So you find 2 mystery chips. That gets you 4 mystery chips. And then you also find one of the discs just broken. That was a big bet on that one, I know. He has a lot now? Well, he doesn't have a lot of discs. He has only 1 disc, and he has a bunch of the memory, the chips. They're a little different. But you can give it to him still. It'll probably help you out anyways in the end. You know, handing it over to him. You do need 3 discs, so he needs another one still, but that'll help him. Yeah, he has 1 disc now. He needs 3 of them at the moment. Yes, he's looking for a few. How'd it go, Ryan, with the first one there? You said it went well. Everybody was liking it. I've been debating on doing my own campaign because I built actually a whole campaign. I actually have a 30-page short story that has the background for some of the campaign in it for like a D&D campaign, and I've been trying to see if anybody wants to jump in and play. If you guys do, if you want to just join this Discord, my Discord channel should be in there, and you can join that and chat with us about it if you want to. No, Mystic is not here, but Yeeps is. Unless Mystic left, they weren't around anymore. We have your play booster here, Yeeps. All right. Yes, I have a Discord. It should, if you go to that Linktree link there, you should be able to get to the Discord server so that you can you can hack and chat with us. It should be right in there, and it should be one that you can access at any time for the most part. All right, good luck, my friend Yeeps. You have Broken Wings, Spectral Interference, Ride's End, End Rider Catalyzer, Grim Bauble, Jailbreak Omnivore, Guidelight Matrix, Amonkhet Raceway, Outpace Oblivion, Guidelight Pathmaker, Ancient Vendetta, ooh, Mu Yunling Wind Rider, nice mythic there for you. Stall Out and Foil, Swamp, and your R card of Debris Beetle. Oh, you're going to try to fight the Warlord together? Alright. That's what you're going to do? Yeeps, let me put you in there. Yeeps, I believe this one was a good one. Alright. Give me just 1 second here. I got to check the generator making a weird noise. I'm wondering if we do. Oh, we're at full charge, and we have nothing else running. I'm gonna put the aircon on so we can have something else running. Yeah. It's just we have nothing running, so there's no demand on it. It doesn't work well if there's no demand. It works best when we're at. It's a diesel engine, so it works best when it's like at like 75% usage. So that's why it's nice to have something running. Ooh. Nolan says hi, everyone, and thank you for all the help earlier.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's delicious.
I know.
We haven't got to do no cool fights in like a week or so. Hey, family. Well, you can. I was gonna do them yesterday. Things got a little sidetracked on that one. Yes, no high power fights. Yeah, I know what to eat today. Alright, Yeeps. Let me put you in with your other stuff. Nice pickup, my friend. And Yeeps is wandering around there. You guys are all together. And when you're wandering around that armory, you happen to be kicking some stuff around. You end up finding yourself some weapons. You see a, nope, not that one. You see a sword on the ground that you happen to kick around. Now you can pick that up yourself and keep it if you want, Yeeps. Or, because that'll give you 2 swords now. Hey, Oblivion, how you doing, my friend? But you guys are hanging out there. Hold on to it. All right. You guys are hanging out there in that Vault-Born Armory. Trying to decide what you would like to do. You have the Warlord in the back that our buddy was talking to there. Not too bad. Not too bad, my friend. Had a little bit of an incident yesterday. I have to do. Nolan got burned. He spilled some tea on himself. Other than that, and then today, after this, I'm going to have to go and dive under the boat and unwrap some line that's wrapped around potentially our prop, if not our rudder. So, that'll be fun. And hopefully we get a call that our solar arch has been delivered, so that I can actually finally go and get it installed. Ooh, I like it. Carmelcom, thank you for coming in and hanging out with that. You are hanging out and you're new with us, so you are gonna get your character to start out here fresh. You know, you are wandering around. You're an adventurer. You wander around our city, our Fallout Wasteland. When you start, you get a pistol and you get a knife. All right. And I need you to tell me where you'd like to go out of these. And the minor encounter that you have, we'll see what happens with your minor encounter, Carmelcom. Nice. Top middle. All right, top middle right here it is, my friend. Let's see what you get in this. And then you are wandering around. Yeah, like I said, you got that pistol. You got that knife. And you happen to be running through those burnt out buildings. And in one of those burnt out buildings, you're rummaging around. You see a buried toolbox partially there. And you decide, hey, I think I'm going to go and look at that. See what's in there. You know, you're a scavenger, right? Well, you're going to scavenge. And behind you, skittering over, is a medium-sized bug. Now, the bug is 10 health. All right. And it costs, for you to hit him, it's, ooh, landfall. Not bad there. You get a, to hit it, you will have to have a 14 or higher on a roll. Now, when you use your pistol or your knife, you get a +2 for your roll. It's always, it'll only be like a 12 or higher. 1, 2, 3, 4. See the spoilers at the end. So you gotta let me know. I know. Well, you should see the big one then. Canopy Baleth. Harrow. Kazandu Stomper, Morasa Ranger, Retreat to Kazandu, Snapping Gnarlid, Territorial Scythe Cat, Cliffhaven Kitesail, Evolving Wilds, Thriving Grove with all of your forests there. Then you have a bite down, Sutina, Speaker of the Tajuru. Alright, Scythe Cat Cub, for your rare there, and a landfall. There's your landfall one there. That side, that cub, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's a big hit on the cat ones with all those new cats coming out. With all the cat things coming out, I'm pretty sure this one's a good size hit here. Let me get that in a top loader, my friend Carmelcom. It is trample, landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. If this is the second time this ability hasn't resolved this turn, double the number of +1 counters on that creature instead. Ooh, that is a fun sounding card, Carmelcom. I'm 26 bucks. Well, buddy, that's a good pickup, Carmelcom. There you go, my friend. Put your name on that. All right, you, though, as I said, you got that thing there. You have an opportunity. You can decide you want to shoot with your pistol. You can slice it with your knife. You can run away. It's always up to you what you want to do when you encounter something in the wasteland. It's not me choosing. It's you. It's always you choosing. Pistol it is. Does the pistol work? Ooh, you hit him for 2. That's not a big hit. Brings him down to 8. Not bad, but that medium-sized bug is not happy. And that medium-sized bug attacks you. Ooh, lucky. He misses. He needs a 13 or higher to hit. So he goes to snatch at your ankles, trying to bite your ankles, and he misses. I'm guessing you're going to try the pistol again? Yes, sir. Pistol it is. Oh, no. This time you missed. That's not good. The bug dove out of the way this time, and it attacks you back. Oh, and it misses again. You're lucky. My friend, you've got some luck. Here's your last chance for the encounter here. Are you gonna? I'm guessing you're gonna go with the shoot again. All right, let's do it. Do we have the luck for it? Oh no! You miss another time with the pistol, and the bug does not. It takes its last chance here to see if it gets you, and the bug misses. Well, it looks like you guys kind of just staring at each other. I don't think this is gonna work out. It kind of looks behind itself, doesn't see any of its friends around, and it turns around and skitters away. In the process of skittering away, it knocks up some stuff in the area, and you find 4 pogs. Now, pogs are the Wasteland currency, so that means you get yourself a couple pogs. So maybe you run into some traders. You'll have something to maybe trade with or buy with them. And then coming up next, we have our buddy Carmichael coming in again. All right, let me put you in here with what you have now accomplished and what you have. We have to have you in our list of players. All right. Now, you have your pistol, your knife. It skittered up some pogs, so you got 4 pogs there. All right. And your pistol, you shot it 3 times, so you are down to 6 rounds. You start out with 9. So you're down to 6 rounds with your pistol, but you do have your knife. Buggers go by. Now you got yourself an Aether Drift Play Booster. All right, here you go, Aether Drift Play Booster coming at you, my friend. And then you also have what is we call it a low-tech upgrade. So what happens is you're wandering around, and you happen to see some scrap metal and some leather. And when you see that, it happens to be right next to a workbench. Now, you have an opportunity, Carmichael, to take one of your weapons that you have and try to do some type of upgrade to it. Now, maybe it's, the knives, make them a little better. Maybe it puts some leather on the handle of your pistol to make it give you some maybe more agility or something. Who knows what it is, but it's always on you what you're going to decide you want to try. Sky Streak Engineer, Leonin Surveyor, Lightning Strike, Siphon Fuel, Silken Strength, Light Wheel Enhancements, Velo Heart Bike, Trade the Helm, Thundering Broodwagon, Unswerving Sloth, Intimidation Tactics, River Churn Monument, there you go, Rover Blades and Foil, and then you have an island and your Dinosaur Dragon token. So, you've got to decide, my friend. Upgrade the knife? Alright, not a bad idea. So, you take the your knife there. You start hammering away on the knife with some of the things that you have there. Now, you need to tell me low or high for your roll if you're gonna be able to upgrade a good upgrade or like it does something. Alright, so low it is. Carmichael, I do believe that's the opposite of low. Alright, well, being a critical failure, that is, alright, well, this is what happens here. Alright, you go to upgrade your knife, the low-tech upgrade. The process of doing it, you break a handful of them, but you end up making 3, not all of those, 3 throwing knives out of it with the metal you have. So you had some leather and you had some metal and you had the way of doing it. So instead of having more, you made 3 throwing knives. Now with throwing knives, they're all they're all +2 when they attack with them, but you can throw 3 of them at once in an attempt to hit. So there you go, my friend. Got a little bit of an upgrade there with the throwing knives. It's sad, though, we did not have a big one. We were hoping that we could do something, maybe got lucky and, I don't know, maybe found out how to make a machete or something, but I don't know, at least you got something. You got a little low-tech upgrade there. Got a little something there, still. Carmalcolm. And you turn around, as you've been doing some of that, and you bang away on the workbench, put some of those things away. And Carmichael come in with an Infinity Draft. I like it, my friend. Infinity Draft right here. And you have a little encounter that you run into after having those. Now you turn around and you bump into a small raider. This guy seemed to be sneaking around behind you, kind of sneaking up behind you. You didn't even know he was there when you were working on that workbench. Just all of a sudden shows up behind you. And you're not really sure what he's doing. Carmalcolm, let's see what you get here. Good luck. We have an unlawful entry. Spiny Bird gets the worm. Xeno Squirrels. Circus Axe. Stilt Strider. Rad Rascal. Carnival Carnivore. Blank Balls of Fire. Attempted Murder. Knight in Blank Armor. Toshek Elemental. Alright, not bad. Your Planes. Nice Planes. I like the look of that one. Fortune Teller. Memory Test. Another nice rare pickup. And then your Clown Robot Token and your stickers. So, Carmalcolm. Turn around and you see that small raider there. I'm not really sure what he's doing. He's not being malicious at the moment. But he was definitely being a little sneaky there. So, Carmalcolm, what would you like to do with that guy that you're running into here with the small raider hanging out? Yeah, you gotta let me know what you're gonna do with the small raider. He has nothing on for gear. He might have a pistol on his side, but that's about it. He looks like he's one of, potentially could be one of the thief raiders. I'll just close this for a second. You look at him and go, hey, what are you doing sneaking around here? And he looks at you and he stumbles over his words and he goes, the workbench there, yeah. I was waiting to use the workbench. I saw you were working on it. I didn't want to take over, so I was just giving you some time. Do you believe him? All right, what are you gonna do? Shoot him! Shoot him it is! You don't believe him. You take your pistol out, and... go away. You shoot! Nice. All you needed was a 14 or higher to hit it. Hit him, and you hit him for 4. Now this raider's only got 15 health. He wails in pain. Like, what are you doing? And he pulls out his pistol to try to shoot you too. But he misses. He needs a 13 or higher to hit you. You got lucky. I'm guessing you're gonna shoot him again though. He's at 11 health. So let's go with another shot again. Oh no. That only gets you, that only got you 11 with the +2 there. So you miss with the pistol. That small raider chuckles and says, bad shot, huh? And they themselves roll. Try to shoot you. They miss. You look at the guy. You know, oh yeah, who's the bad shot now? And here you go, your last attempt here. To shoot. Uh-oh. Do we freeze? Here we go. Oh. No. You missed. It's a 14. You only get 2 extra. You missed again. Yet, he rolls to attack, and they miss also. So you guys are kind of just staring at each other. You hit him once. He's like, I think I'm going to turn around and leave here. I know the rolling sucks. But he turns around to leave, and I'm going to give you an opportunity. Do you want to shoot him in the back, or do you want to let him walk away? It's up to you what type of character you are. Shoot him in the back. All right, you doing it. Well, I think that was a good shoot in the back. You rolled a 20 there. Well, they turned around to walk away, and you go, it's not happening, and you shoot him. And that was an instant death with the critical there, with you got a critical hit there with your natural 20. So there you are, my friend, and you drop down there. They drop dead, and on them you find a pistol, some ammo. You also find 20 pogs. It looks like they may have been a thief. They have a good amount of pogs on them. So you now have a pistol, 2 times the pistols, which means you can actually dual wield pistols, and you are now up to 16 shots for your ammo. And you also now have 24 pogs. You're gonna dual wield them. I like them. Dual wielding's good. Dual wielding's a good time. Stretch. So we open some packs, and we do like a D&D type game after we open packs. It's evolved from what it used to be to this here. We get a pack of cards, and then when you get it, something occurs going along with the D&D related game, and you get to have some fun while we're doing it. Now, once you start, you have your character. Stays here indefinitely in the FoSGamers Wasteland here. I actually have like an Excel file that has like 100 and some odd people over the time that we've been doing this. So, Malcolm, where'd you like to go here? Because you just killed that guy, found the extra weapon there, found some more pogs. Top on the middle, I like it. Top middle it is. Let's see if we can get you some beautiful luck, like maybe a tyrant of some kind, or something like that. That would be nice. Alright, good luck, my friend. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see what we get here at the end. Alright, good luck, buddy. Corrupted Conviction, Rooftop Assassin, Take the Fall, Desperate Bloodseeker, Snakeskin Veil, Arias Lullaby, Thunder Salvo, Lassoed by the Law, Congregation Griff, Sheriff of Safe Passage, Roxanne, Starfall Savant for your rare, with a Ride Down, Nazumi Linebreaker for your foil, an island, and your arena throwaway card thing there. Alrighty, thank you, my friend. And not bad on Roxanne there. But as you wander around, you bump into some different things. And you see this stray ghoul wandering around. It's not being malicious, just kind of stops, looks at you, grunts a little bit, and then stands there staring at you. Not doing anything, just staring at you. What would you like to do, Kerr Malcolm? There you go, all your stuff together. He's not as I said, he's not being, he's not attacking, he's not doing anything necessarily wrong. Just wandering around there, trying to figure out what's going on. Ask him what's up. You go, hey buddy, what's going on there? And he kind of looks at you like you kind of recognize what's going on, and then starts walking further. Not really doing anything to you, but walks away. Maybe if you have something for it, maybe you have something for it that you could try to see if it wants, and maybe it'll hang out. I don't know, or you just let it go, or you could shoot it. I mean, it's up to you. I know one of our friends befriended him by giving him a knife, and then somebody else shot him. I mean, and so he died. So that happens in the Wasteland. It happens. I mean, Big BK thought he wanted to kill him, so Big BK killed him when I think it was Silver Sneak made a friend by giving him a knife. So it's up to you how you handle this situation. Because all he does is grunt, make noises. He's like there, but not fully yet. I don't know. Maybe you can help. Maybe you can help him find himself. And he kind of finally gets back. I don't know. He's doing a lot better, Yodelance. Thank you, I appreciate that. They got a couple blisters. They're not big. They're like this big, kind of. Well, you can see it. They're you know, okay size. So it's sore. We put lotion on it and everything like that. And we put like you know, burn cream, antibiotic cream, and Vaseline and stuff. He's doing well. I think he's happy because he's using his tablet the entire time and he gets to watch that. So. I'll offer him your throwing knives. You go, hey, come back here. He turns around, he looks at you. He goes, ah. And you look over to him and hey, you want these? I'm not really good with throwing. I do pistols more. He wanders over, he grabs a knife. And he starts waving the knives around. Seems like he kind of recognizes something, spins one in his hand like rather artistically, like he knows what he's doing. He's been doing it before. So, I don't know. He grunts a little bit more, looks at you and gives like a nod, like, and wanders away, swinging around those knives you gave it. Not a bad idea to try to befriend some things. Here's Mystic Enforcer. There's your other friend with the code, BK. Stretch Cruise. Oh, got some? All right. I like it. Let me do a refresh here. All right. We have some Lost Caverns of Ixalan draft. Now, would you, we can we'll open those all here if you'd like, my friend. And let me get those. They're all, actually, I believe, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think they're all standing right there. You need the disc, Yev? It's up to you. We can open them all right now, like I said. You need that D, says Mystic. Staring at you. Big BK looks back like, huh. I don't know how to respond to that one. What do you say, Big BK? God. Mystic. Let's do the trade. All right, here we go. Let me get some of those out here. Let me get those all out for our, they're a little bit stacked down underneath. There we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here we are, my friend. We got some things open. We love Lost Caverns. Lost Caverns is definitely one of our favorite. Definitely one of the favorite sets that we have here. Always love dinos. So, whenever we get a chance to open and see some dinos, we love it. We love it. All right. All right. Oh, what? Ah. I hate how it makes me have to put everybody to mod all the time. All right, here we go. We have some packs to open here. Got a little, got those here to go through. And you offer that friend throwing knives. We have, Stretch, got a mystery booster. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I have a mystery booster, 2. We're gonna open one quickly because that'll only has one of them. And then after I open that mystery booster, we're gonna open up your packs here of Ixalan because since you got 10 packs here, it's a little bit quicker to do. Good luck with the mystery booster, my friend. Stretch. And then we're gonna open up your Lost Caverns, JM. All right, good luck. Basari, Solidarity, Desperate Lunge, Confound, Fumble, Vow of Malice, Stir the Sands, Torch Breath, Reckless Bushwhacker, Guruk's Uprising, Primal Rage, Desert, Ambush Commander. Ooh, that's a nice little rare for you. Mutilate for your white border. Ooh, nice on the Mutilate. And then a Winds of Change for your Future Sight and a Jeskai Baller. Actually, I think the Jeskai Baller was worth something at one point, if I remember. So let me get those protected, my friend. And in the sleeves. And then I'm going to open up these Lost Caverns of Ixalan draft that we have for our friend JM. Alright, I'm going to put Ambush and Mutilate in a top loader for you. Alrighty. And then what I'm going to do here is write your name on the back of this one so that we can get that over to you. And then we're going to do it also for our friend JM with all these beautiful packs of Lost Caverns. Alright, and then we're going to go on and open those. Stretch. News. There we go, my friend. Got your name written on those. That's not a bad pickup you got there. Yeah, we had yeah, it's a chunk of them here came in. I'm guessing it was from like the store instead of the buy now bin here while I'm in the live. All right, good luck, my friend. Let's see what you get. We have a family reunion. Child of the Volcano, Staggering Size, Vito's Inquisitor, Oaken Siren, Tinker's Toe, Walk with the Ancestors, Abrade, Disruptor Wonderglyph, Inverted Iceberg, Staunch Crewmate, Chupacabra Echo, Coty Scavenger, Souls of the Lost. Ooh, there's your first rare. Oh, a full art on the island. We like the full arts on the island. Then we have a Gnome token. Well, anybody can buy from the store at any time when it's open because I have everything in my store. And what happens is it just kind of takes away from the inventory. So I just got a notification. They were like, oh, we bought from the store. So I was opening what they bought. All right, good luck, my friend. You have a Fungal Fortitude, Pirate Hat, Petrify, Itali's Favor, Disturb Slumber, Skullcap Snail, Compass Gnome, Mephetic Draught, Marauding Brinefang, Lodestone Needle, Triumphant Chump, Swashbuckler's Whip, Eaten by Piranhas, Deep Fathom Echo for your first rare. Ooh, nice. And also a nice full art on the mountain. Another nice full art with your vampire. They're hanging out on YouTube watching JM. So yeah, that's what I'm guessing. You know, YouTube works kind of cleaner a lot. So sometimes people go over there and watch just because of how clean it is compared to whatnot at times. If that makes any sense. I've had even people will go and get something here and then turn right around and go over because of that. All right, here we go. One. These are in a weird order. These are in a weird order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we're gonna put our spoilers at the end. We don't want to see those at the end. Nope, they literally said got some more. All right. Grasping Shadows, Cavern Stomper, Runaway Boulder, Waterwind Scout, Daring Discovery, Song of Superfaction, River Herald Guide, Fungal Fortitude, Thousand Moons Crackshot, Join the Dead, Zoyoa Lava Tongue, Belligerent Yearling, Confounding Riddle, ooh, I like that, Whale of the Forgotten, not bad there, and another full art on the plains, and then your like punch out's what they got. Yeah. I mean, sometimes people will go hang out there on YouTube just because like it seems to work cleaner than some of the other channels. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of like just the way that it streams to it or they're used to it, but yeah. All right, I'll look at that. We'll go check those out in 1 second for the more that you got there, my friend. Oh, there we go. Let's see what you got. Alrighty. Alrighty. And we have a Malamat Brawler, Rampaging Spiketail, Orizaka Puzzle Door, Deconstruction Hammer, Voltail Wonderglyph, ooh, a little Indiana Jones, Pathfinding Axshaw, Brood Rage Mysoid, Cosmium Blast, Idol of the Deep King, Bloodthorn Flail, Kinjali's Dawn Runner, Spyglass Siren, Ever Flowing Well, and there you go there, and a forest in the full art there with your punch outs for your tokens there in the back. Alrighty. Let me do that here. And then we'll get to this, my friend. Go with those ones. I see you got those more there. We'll get those open too for you also. Thank you very much. We got a little bit of a break going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we got a little bit of a spoiler with a flip card there. Uh-oh. Hotley's Final Strike, Seeker of Sunlight, Goblin Tomb Raider, Waylaying Pirates, Hotfoot Gnome, Acrobatic Leap, Primordial Gnar, Soaring Sandwing, Brood Rage Mysoid, Idol of the Deep King, Ukbenbach the Great Mistake, Tendril of the Myso Tyrant, Abyssal Gore Stalker, Ever Flowing Well, and another full art Swamp. You're getting a lot of those full arts there. The one was the Mystery Booster 2, and the ones from the original Mystery Boosters, which were a little while back. I don't know, those are a while back. They're just the first Mystery Booster that came out, versus the second one that was the convention version that we got when we were in Vegas. All right, good luck, my friend. I know the full arts are awesome. Echo of Dusk, Unlucky Drop, Petrify, Ancestor's Age, Staggering Size, Brazen Blade Master, Waylaying Pirates, Disruptor Wonderglyph, Spring-Loaded Saw Blades. Ooh, nice full art on the old Earthshaker Dreadmaw on the borderless there. Caparosity Sunborn, Rampaging Ceratops, Sentinel of the Nameless City for your rare there. Foil Sunshot Militia, Captivating Cave for your land, and a Skeletal Pirate token. There we go. Oh, we can do try the vault out after. Yeah, we can do that maybe. Ah, that's a potential. You guys are working together to figure out what you can do now. I like it. I like when people work together. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put some of those spoilers at the end there. But we got a little bit of them with the flip cards. We have a Staggering Size, Nurturing Bristleback, Sunshot Melissa, Orizaka Puzzle Door, Voltail Wonderglyph, Deconstruction Hammer, Ray of Ruin, Oltec Cloud Guard, Acolyte of Aclazots, Sahili's Lattice, Enterprising Scallywag, Ruin Lurker Bat, Hover Stone Pilgrim, Unstable Glyph Bridge for your rare, Hidden Volcano for your land, and a Dinosaur token. You do have some chips too. That is right. You do have some chips. You have some chips and maybe the code to open the door now. That vault. Oh, you put all borderless in your binder? That's a good one to do. I have a binder myself of a lot of my Lord of the Rings ones that we had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have what I need to do though is I need to get a binder together for my dinos because I have a bunch of good dinos. They're all in top loaders. Malamat Brawler, Brackish Blonda, Child of the Volcano, Cogwork Wrestler, Abrade, Primordial Gnar, Soaring Sandwing, Brood-Rage Mysoid, Cartographer's Companion, Master's Guide Mural, Explorer's Cache, Diamond Pickaxe, that used to be a few bucks if I remember right, Synapse Necromage, Deep Fathom Echo for your rare, Hidden Cataract for the land, and your map token. From what I remember, yes, they need chips and a co. Yeah, was this a rat in here? Yeah, there potentially was a rat in there. Hold on. Nope, there wasn't a rat there that I saw. Fungus Wizard, Equipment, Artifact, Gnome, Fungus, Dino, Insect, Gnome, Elemental. No rat. No, a cat, though. There's a cat there. Nice, nice. Nice zip binders. I might have to look into some zip binders like that, because I have a couple of them. Oh, nice. Rat deck? That would be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have some rats in our adventure game here that people have to bump into. All right, let's see what you get here. Walk with the Ancestors. Sage of Days. Rumbling Rockslide. Disruptor Wonderglyph. Another Chance. Attentive Sunscribe. Dead Weight. Tinker's Tote. Malamet Veteran. Inverted Iceberg. Dreadmaw's Ire. Careening Minecart. Soul Coil Viper. Fabrication Foundry. We like that there. Nice. With a Hidden Volcano. And your treasure token. Thank you, my friend. Oh, interesting. Okay. See, I've been looking, I had debated on buying a collection from somebody at one point, and they were asking a lot, and I was trying to get them down a little bit because I was going to try to buy the whole thing, but they didn't want to come down to a place that I was willing to buy the whole thing. So, one of these days, maybe I will. I've looked into it a few times. All right, here we go. You've got your last of these Ixalan. Good luck, my friend. Let's get you something awesome. Relic's Roar, Thousand Moons Crackshot, Itali's Favor, River Herald Guide, Fungal Fortitude, Malamet Veteran, Oltec Archaeologist, Daring Discovery, Sahili's Lattice, Malamet Battleglyph, Deep Cavern Bat, Tendril of the Myso Tyrant, Poetic Ingenuity for your rare, Enterprising Scallywag for a foil, Hidden Cataract, and a Vampire Demon. Not bad on your rares there with your things. I like those. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. They want to like retail. Exactly. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do retail, but I'll get a deal for you. But all right. Let me get to the next one here. We have. Oh, hold on. Let me see. No. Oh. I'm gonna grab these out here. One, two of those. All right, so it looks like I may have miscounted on one of those when I put them in the inventory for the Bloomborough, my friend JM. Thank you, JM. I very much appreciate that. So what I'm going to do here is we have an option of we can go with something else that was available there, if you'd like. We can trade it out, or we can do like a refund on one of them. So let me know what you want to do on that. I guess I miscounted and I did not, or I just didn't update that stuff. I can do a handful of the play boosters if you like, because I do have some Bloomborough play boosters still. But it looks like I miscounted on those. I'm sorry about that. And let me take a drink quickly here while we kind of figure out what we want to do on that one. Yes. Yeah, trade out. Okay, sounds good. So, let's do a trade out here. Thank you, Dr. Evo. Well, we do it all the time. I've been doing this for over almost 2 years now. Never had any problems. Yes, we do have other collector boosters. So we have Outlaws collectors, Mirza Karlov collector. You could go with a Wilds of Eldraine collector, a Duskmourn collector, an Aether Drift collector, Lost Caverns of Ixalan collector. So those are kind of what you would have as your options there. Let me know which one you'd like. We have these, and yeah, just let me know which one of them you would like to go with. And I do have a Duskmourn collector somewhere. I just have to find where I put those. But I do have Duskmourn collector somewhere. I think they might be at the bottom, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, let me know which one. Duskmourn? Alright, let's do it. Alright. I know I put them somewhere here, and there they are, Duskmourn collector. Right there, instead. Thank you, my friend, on being flexible with that, and I'm sorry about that that mistake there. I'm gonna have to go and make sure I check after the show here and do some updates to my things. So here we go. This is what we got for you. We're gonna open up our Adventures in Forgotten Realms, and we're gonna go. What's that one? Oh, we had Lost Caverns, Outlaws, Aether Drift, and Wilds of Eldraine, and then there was Mirza Karlov Manor. So those were the ones that you had the options of there. So was there a different? Yeah. So you want to stake with the Duskmourn? And yeah, we've been doing this, Dr. Evo, for years now, a couple years now. So we do it regularly, and we have a pretty good reputation on getting everybody's stuff. Actually, I've had people tell me that the way that we package our things to ship them out, that he can drop it out of an airplane and he doesn't have to worry about what happens. All right, we'll go with an Aether Drift. We'll switch that one out for an Aether Drift. All right, here we go. There you are, my friend. Aether Drift collector right there for you instead. All right, good luck, my friend. And we have a great axe, inspiring bard, dwarf hold champion, arcane investigator. You come to the Knoll camp, where you find the Herald of Hadar, looking over the spoils of the hunt, where an underdark basilisk fights the chattering skeletons. You check for traps. Nah, I can't go on with that one. Battlecry goblin, power persuasion, mind flayer. Not bad on the mind flayer. Foil plains, and then you get a forest and a treasure token. Going after some dinos with these. I mean, not dinos. Some dragons with these ones here, because we got with the new our new set out here. I'm gonna get some of that. I should have that come Friday for everybody. If you want some yourself. Eyes of the Beholder, Circle of the Moon Druid, Dwarf Hold Champion, Shocking Grass, Plundering Barbarian, Young T Fangblade, Spoils of the Hunt, Underdark Basilisk, Grim Bounty, Rim Shield Frost Giant, Grim Wanderer, Rally Maneuver, You Find Some Prisoners, Instrument of the Bards. There you go, my friend. That's not a bad one. Swamp and a treasure token. Alright, let's get those over there. Thank you, I appreciate it, JM. Yeah, we make it up along the way as best we can. Sometimes I can mad lib them, other times I can't. Before I went through a few packs. There's a few of them that we've had in the past that we had some good ones on. Yes, you can do that. You can go on with the mystery, the adventure with everyone, buddy. I'm okay with that stretch. I'm just opening the packs here. I'm gonna get this Aether opened, my friend. And let's see what you get. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put those spoilers at the end here. And we have, ooh, nice looking planes for you, my friend. You push the limit. Calarona, Coral Tyrant. Nice octopus there. Sundial, Dawn Tyrant. Pedal to the Metal, Voyager, Quick Welder, Midnight Mangler. Streaking Oil Gorger, Rangers Aether Hive, and the Borderless. There you go. Spot Cycle Scooter for your Borderless foil. Mu Yanling Wind Rider for a Mythic. Nice one there. Rat Tomb Mystic for an extended art. There you go, with a Gaunty Night Minister and the Borderless. Nice one with a Market Back Walker and the extended art. And a Basari, Tomorrow's Champion, and a foil Borderless. Nice pick up on those ones. With a Thopter token. Alrighty. With a Thopter token. And I will get those out for you in a minute, my friend. Alright, right after I'm done with these. Alright. Let's see. Good luck, JM. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Because we like our spoilers at the end here. No one's ever complained. We always do a good job taking care of the cards. So here you go. Good luck. Mind Whisker. Downwind Ambusher. Eddie Merc Crab. Fountainport Bell. Treeguard Duo. Nocturnal Hunger. Tempest Angler. Alani's Pathmaker. Flame Cash Gecko. Here's your Swamp. Alright, you have a Wick the World Mine for your first one. The rare. Oop, no, don't want to take two. We have a Swarmyard Massacre in the extended art. Lunar Convocation in the extended art. Ooh, a Jace the Mind Sculptor. Borderless one for you, my friend. That's a nice looking one for you. With a Luminous Broodmoth in the Borderless foil. Wow, that's a nice one too. And an Otter token. Yes, you got yourself some rats and some nice other cards going along with those. Oh, those are all nice. Very nice, my friend. Thank you very much. Those are awesome. Let me get those all protected in sleeves, and I'm going to put some of those in top loaders because they are top loader worthy cards right here. We gotta get our Jason, our Luminous Broodmoth. Ooh, yeah. Jason Luminous Broodmoth. That was a good pickups right there, my friend. Put those over here. And then I think right now is when once I finish putting those away, we're gonna get to the our opening of our pack there, of our couple of Mystery Booster 2s. Now I believe in these ones is where you had the was it the Monocrypt was the big hit in this one that everybody was going after at the time. Now that it's you're very welcome, JM Clay, and thank you so much for coming in and jumping in and going and grabbing some packs open. We very much appreciate that. And like I said, I'm going to get all these quickly sleeved up here so that we can have them all nice and protected for you to ship them out. And you get everything all nice and safe for you. Thank you very, very much, my friend. I appreciate it a lot. This is awesome. Very great. Very good time here. Alrighty, nice. Let's get those quickly. We got it going. I think my hands are moving quick enough right now that they that the screen is fluctuating a bit. All right, there we go. Put some of those like that. Protect them all. Whether or not they are worth anything to me, they may be worth something to you. You know what I mean? So that's why I do it this way, to protect things. You don't want to have something that somebody's been looking for that hit for a while and they finally get it and they're like, oh no, he didn't protect it. So you got to make sure we take care of it. Thank you so very much, JM Clay. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated on that. We got some good packs for you, my friend. You got some good hits coming out. All right, there you go. And I'm going to put all those together. JM, my friend, in a bag to get your stuff over to you safely and soundly. All right, I'm going to write on the back of this your name so we know who it is. There you go. JM, we know what your stuff is. I'm going to get the rest of the packs in there too. I'm going to put all of them together. Not just, you get everything. You get everything that's opened. So let me get these here. Put them in the bag with the rest. All right, there's one bag with some of your stuff there. We'll get another bag to put the rest in. And then I have a mystery booster 2 we're going to be opening here. Mystery booster 2 to open. I can sleeve the rats, yes. I'll take the rats out and sleeve that one, yes, definitely. I can do that for you. There you go, my friend. Not a problem. See, that's what I was saying. These are your cards, you know, they're special to you. You got yourself a rat deck you're building? Well, there you go. We'll put that rat in a sleeve for you. Alrighty. The rat wizard going in your sleeve there to protect all your cards. And I'm going to put your rat wizard in with your other stuff right here. And there you go, JM. Thank you very much for coming in and doing that. Those are some good packs you got there, my friend. You got some good packs there. All right, JM, I'm going to put you over here with our rest of our stuff. And then all your things there. All righty, I like it. And then we have our buddy here. Ah, I chose chaos always. Okay, I like it. I like it. All right, here we go. Let's do it. We have your packs here. These are the last 2 of them that I believe I have. Oh, not that one. They are in that spot. Let's see. Oh. Not right there. There's like a couple of spots that they'll be in, so I'm just trying to figure out where I put it. Okay. Here we go. The 2 mystery booster conventions. There you are, my friend. All right, let's get you something good in these. These are the last 2 that I have here. All right, so you are Stretch. Good luck, my friend. Let's see what you get. And you're new coming into this Wasteland. And as you come into the Wasteland, we'll see what happens with your character. Devil Thorn Fox, Momentary Blink, Kush Descent, Forbidden Alchemy, Vampire Nighthawk, Okiba Gang Shinobi, Bloodlust Inciter, Atarka Afret, Elvish Fury, Harmonize, Reclusive Artificer, Goblin Burrows for a nice little one there. Then you have a Hypnotic Spectre for your rare, nice there. Chromatic Lantern, beautiful Chromatic Lantern, dude. That's a nice pickup with an Animate Spell for your test card there. Chromatic Lanterns are always nice. Those are a good pick. That was a good one. We always like Chromatic Lanterns. All right, my friend. Yes, you definitely can play JM. All right, JM. Now you're wandering around here too. You're wandering around in the Wasteland, and you're one of the characters here. Both of you guys, you're wandering around. One of them, you both happen to be in this. One's in a burnt-out building. One's in a small town. You both have a pistol and knife when you start the game, so you gotta let me know. What are you doing here? Gust Cloak Skirmisher, Dejuru's Renunciation, Ever Dream Omen Speaker, Boon of Emrakul, Accursed Spirit, Ayanok Traka, Chandra's Revolution, Eternal Witness, Terrain Elemental, Urban Evolution, Great Furnace. Oh, Dragon Broodmother. With all the dragons, that's a good one. With all dragon stuff we have coming out. Drana Kalastria Bloodchief. And a Vampire Shaman for your rare there. With a Mirrored Lotus. I think that's a hit of a test card. If I remember right. Nice packs, my friend. Alright, so JM, you're wandering around in that small town there. when you're wandering around the small town, JM, you happen to bump into a few different people. One of the first ones you see, though, is it doesn't seem like they're not necessarily an enemy, but they aren't necessarily a friend. You see some junkyard rats wandering around some of the rubble of the old world. And our buddy Stretch, you see some of those burnt out buildings that you're there, and in those burnt out buildings, you're wandering around, and you happen to bump into a small raider who is looking around there too. Sometimes they're on YouTube, that's why. Some people go on YouTube and stuff, so that's why. Alright, here we go. Hypnotic, that's why I try to say what everybody's doing. Hypnotic Scepter, I'm going to put the lantern and your brood dragon in a top loader. Yeah, because we multi-stream all over on 4 different places. On YouTube, Twitch, X, and also Whatnot. So that's why we're all over the place. So sometimes when I'm talking, that might be why. I might be talking to somebody that had responded on YouTube or something, you know? Alright. You want to make friends with the rats? You know what? That's not a bad idea. You're hanging out in that small town. You see some of the rubble. The rats talking to you. And in the rubble, you happen to find, you're lucky, you found some food supplies and some leather, JM. Alright. Let me put these in with your stuff, my friend Stretch. And then, Stretch, you... Remember, you're in that burnt out building, and you ran into some of those burnt out buildings. You ran into a small raider. Now you have a pistol and a knife. All right, building. All right, building. I like it. So you stand. You go behind one of those buildings. You see him wandering, and he kind of just wanders by, shuffling his feet. They're gonna kick me out of that place again. They always making fun of me. I'm the small guy. I just got the chip. It's not a small guy. Always making fun of the little one, poking fun at him. Look at the midget. Look at the mini guy. He just goes wandering through, not really paying attention to anything. Seems like he's got his own thing going on with his mind. And you, though, on the other hand, our friend JM, you see the rat there, and you go, "Hey, buddy, you want some of this?" And you get over, and you hand that rat some of your food that you found there. All right. Well, the rat takes the food, nibbles on it, runs away. And we have Stretch trying to decide what they're going to do. The small raider walks past them. Doesn't really do anything. Nothing major happens. They wander on past. And nothing really occurs. They just shuffle their feet and they go by. There you go. You eat some yourself, JM. JM Clay. I like it. So you are at 100 health. You feed the rat some of your stuff there. You found some metal earlier and some rations. So you gave him that. You got your pistol and your knife that you wander around the wasteland with when you start out. And you now have gave some food to the to a rat there. I did the regular. Oh, I did not get your other regular one. Mystery Booster 2. I missed that in the order history stretch. There you go. No, for whatever reason, I had to refresh my order history for it to show. Sorry about that, buddy. That's why you guys are here. You guys keep me honest and correct on this. Because, you know, sometimes when you get a bunch of things, you're talking to a bunch of different people, I sometimes miss those, so I appreciate that. Take the leather into town. I like it. Take that leather. Go on into town. You fed the rat. The rat wanders away, not really doing anything. Doesn't care. Flicker Wisp. Starlight Angel. That's a nice retro there. Alchemist Retrieval. Specimen Collector. Graves Shifta. Tortured Existence. Nice retro again. Gothan Raiders. Ardent Elementalist. Gaia's Embrace. Symbiosis. I remember the air card on that one, actually. Circuit Mendor. Charming Prince. Ooh, if I remember, that's a nice little pickup. Sakan Fireblood. Ooh, white border for a Planeswalker, too. Ew, and a grinding station. That used to be like a $20 hit. With a bolt fire for your test guard. Dude, I think that was a good pack, my friend, Stretch. I like it. There we go. Let me put your Sakarn and your grinding station in a top loader here. Because I do believe those were good ones. Nice one to take over. I like it. Taking it into the taking that leather over to the town there. Heading into town with the leather you got, JM. Alright, let me get these back in the bag, yeah. And I'm going to put you with the rest of your stuff, Stretch. That was a good pickup there. Grinding station? Nice, buddy. Alright, let me get you over here with your stuff. Stretch. So, Stretch. There you go, my friend. You decide, did you decide what you wanted to do with your person that wandered by? Now, our other friend... You're near each other, but not really exactly right near each other, because somebody's at the end of the little town there. You made it into the town, my friend JM. There's a couple of you all playing in here, and you happen to have some leather. You head into town, and you happen to bump into this little black market trader that's been hanging out there. Try to trade it for a bow and arrow. Ooh. Ah, that's the first time I've seen that. Someone asked for that. Intriguing. I like it, JM. All right, so you go with this black market trader. You go, hey, buddy. How you doing today? I got some leather here. I was wondering if you had any bow and arrows that I could get from you. Now, Stretch, you said you always want to go with chaos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you jump out to shoot them in the back. Because that's a chaos type thing. So Stretch jumps out, goes to shoot him in the back, and it works. Hits him for 1 damage though. That goes from 15 down to 14 for the health of that small raider. You're though talking, and he goes, you know what? That black market raider says, I'll take that, but I don't have a bow and arrow. What I can do is I do scavenge around all over the place. So maybe the next time you come back, I'll have a bow and arrow. I'm not sure. I do a lot of scavenging around. But if you want, what I can trade you, if you want, I'll give you this, and I'll give you 15 pogs. That way, when I come back with a bow and arrow, we can trade the 15 pogs, and you get the bow and arrow. Now, I am waiting for Stretch. He hasn't let me know. He shot him in the back there. Small raider. You gonna shoot him again? I say you said you were gonna always go with chaos, right? So you're gonna have to shoot him again. But this time you miss, and that small raider turns around to shoot you. Ooh. Oh no, Stretch. Stretch, that small raider. They turned around with your chaos that you said you were going to wreak. And they shoot you. Now, we have to see the D4. Oh, no. That was 5. And also a multiplication factor of 4. You were just hit for 20 health, my friend. Stretch. You just hit for 20 health, my friend. And then JM's like, you know what, buddy? How about if you do 20 pogs? I think I can do 20 pogs. And he goes, you know what? Maybe. I might be able to. So I need you from JM to tell me high or low. Because you're going to have a luck roll to see if he takes that deal for you on the D20 dice. What happens if you die? You lose all of your stuff, and you have to start from the beginning of whatever you're doing. Maybe you'll be lucky where there'll be a friend around that can gather some of your stuff, and you only just kind of lose your buffs and things. But that's what happens there. We haven't had anybody die yet, because most of the time... We've had somebody get down to 9 health, though. I mean, they were close to down. Big BK. Low? Alright. He almost died. Alright, you roll for the low, JM. Oh no, JM. That black market trader goes, you know what? It's 15. That's the deal. 15 pogs. You gotta let me know if you take it, JM. Call it the little one. Ask if he needs anything. You're like, hey, dude, do you need anything? I didn't mean to. That was an accident. I didn't mean to shoot at you. That was just. I was looking. I was hiding. And I got scared. And I turned, and the gun went off. I mean, I barely even hit you. He's like, yeah. All right. Well, I don't really need anything. But how's this? Since you shot me, if you give me 5 rounds, I'll leave you alone. That way, I don't have to need. That way, I can make up for your little mistake you made there. Yes, that was a mistake. You gonna keep the leather? Alright then, decide to keep the leather. That's alright, you said, alright, no problem. But hey, if you ever come back again, you happen to see me around, I might have that bow for you. So you asked him. You did that, my friends. And we are wandering around here in the wasteland. And how is the, question for my wife, how's the current right now?
How's the what?
Current.
Coming in? 11 o'clock is high tide.
11 o'clock's high tide. So that's around probably 1
1-ish when you
is
try to
probably
get
when
in.
I'll be able to go down and get it.
Yep.
Okay.
It'll be bright, hopefully sunny,
Yep, hopefully.
warm.
Trying to figure out when slack tide is so that I can dive down underneath my boat and pull a line out that got wrapped around either the rudder or the prop.
Yeah, tired.
You start walking away, hoping he changes his mind. All right, you walked away. You walk away from him, and he looks at you and he's like, yeah. Hold on. How's this? I'll give you the 20 pogs, but I will I'll need something from you in return. We've been having some rat issues in the back over here. Every time they come out, they run around the town at night and they take all of our stuff, take some of our food, spread disease. You think you can handle that in the small town, take care of those? There you go. There you get your 20 by doing that. All right, my friends. Let's see what you're doing here. Hopefully you're all having a good one. Call out the little one, ask if he needs anything. That's up to you if he needs anything. I don't ever know what they need. It's always on you what they need and do. So the little one does not really need anything. He said he offered you the bullets there. Now you said you choose chaos, but it seems like you're trying to get a way out. And I know you said you're at work. So I'm going to go with Stretch gives him the ammo. All right. So Stretch, you now have only 2 rounds of pistol ammo left. And that small raider turned around and he goes, all right, fine. I'll take it. I'll walk away. And that small raider wanders away there. Stretch. And leaves you at 80 health, by the way, because of the shot there. So you gotta decide what y'all like to do. And this is what we're gonna do now, actually. We're going to run a little bit of this. You'll take care of him, you say, I like it. So you talk to that black market trader and you go, all right, I can take care of those. And you start heading towards the end of the small town where he pointed to where they were coming from. Now you're heading over there, and as you head that direction, buildings start burning out a little bit more. You see less of the town and more of kind of what was left over-ish. And we see what goes on any further as we head through this wasteland and see how we are going. Carmichael coming in. I like it. I keep saying Michael. Carmalcolm coming in with an infinity and a side quest. So, Carmalcolm, I like it. You've been wandering around there. You got yourself some pistols, some other things like that. And you now have yourself a side quest, Carmalcolm. All right. We're going to open this up and see what you get here, my friend. Good luck. Let's get you some shocks. Rat in the hat. Motion sickness. Hat Trick, Grabby Tabby, Minotaur to Force, Glitter Filitter, Ticking Mime Bomb, Park Bleeta, Make a Blank Splash, Urza's Funhouse. Nice little pickup there on the Urza's Funhouse. With a mountain for your land, Costume Shop, Trivia Contest, Scared Stiff for a foil treasure token, and your stickers in the back there. There you go, Car Malcolm. Now, my friend, you had been wandering around here, Car Malcolm. You were in the you were in that burnt out building, I believe, area. You'd bumped into a few different things. You found yourself a bench and got yourself some throwing knives that you had handed over to that ghoul, kind of trying to befriend the ghoul that you let wander away there. So you're down to just the pistol that you have left. Well, 2 pistols you have left. Ooh, you're gonna be the Pied Piper of the rats. Have them follow you out of town. Not a bad idea. You're gonna get out. Go Pied Piper them all away, huh? There you go, Carmichael. Carmalcolm, there's all your stuff there. So you head out to the end of the town there. You do see some trash piles in the back there. Now, Carmalcolm, you're coming in and you're in this city area, and you yourself, though, you bump into one of these things floating around. These are one of the handy helper bots, left over from generations before you. They still seem to be floating around. They run on nuclear energy. No one knows when they're going to die or if they're ever going to. He bumps into you and says, "Hey." You see him right in front of you. What are you going to do, Carmalcolm? Alright, now you follow those rats out of town. And what happens is you find in one of the houses that's burnt out a bunch of trash and 7 more rats. But one of those rats happened to be the one that you gave some food to earlier. None of the rats go to attack you, though. Luckily, because it was nice. You gave them food. Now, Carmalcolm, you ran into the helper bot. The helper bot goes, "Oh, I'm just all my controllers, they died years ago, and I've just been wandering around this world, helping everybody I can along the way." Doing whatever I can for you. I can do some things, like I've been able to upgrade weapons successfully if you have the right items. Say you have multiple chips, mystery chips, and some metal and some leather. We can do some upgrading. But right now, the only thing that I have is if you can find some extra electronic components anywhere, that'll help, because I need to get some more chips made, because I'm running low. So, Malcolm, you get a side quest of finding four mystery chips. I mean, no, four, not mystery chips. Four tech scraps. You need 4 tech scraps of some kind. All right. Looking for some rats in the back. All right. So you found the rats. No one's there. They're not doing anything to harm you, JM. So you gotta let me know what you're gonna do. They're all just kind of staring at you. You do have another ration still. All right. Here we go, everybody. And then we're gonna go and continue on here with what we're doing, having some fun and doing some adventuring. Alrighty, let me grab a drink here. And this is what I'm going to do right now. I think I want to grab a little bit more coffee. So, that being said, you are all making decisions on what you want to do for your characters. And with that being said, and making those decisions, I am going to run one of the giveaways here from this place, and we'll see what happens. You give them some more of the food and call them to follow. I like it. You give them some more food. Those junkyard rats take the food that you provided them with. They eat it happily. And they all kind of stand there on their back legs looking at you. And you kind of motion them, follow you. Let's go. All right, I'll be back in like 2 minutes to 3 minutes here.
Yep. Good. They're good at going to the healing page already. Those. That's all. That's kind of funny. Hey, well, at least he's looking at the bright side, right? Good. He's capitalizing on the tablet use. Yeah, I know. It's okay. They're working together.
Lay back down. You're not walking on the over.
What?
Probably the dog. Keep it. Make it, Daddy. He's scared. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Yes, buddy. Something to eat. Uh-oh. Give me a second. Ready? It's much to eat out here, though. Probably wait a little bit, because if it opens up, I'm gonna want them. Too early. Back. Let's see if they've got more. We'll go back to stock at Costco. Here. Yeah, I know, Mom kept eating it.
Give me more, please, more. Yes. Have some crackers?
Yes, but you have to do it in the oil. So wait, oh, that's probably wet right there.
All right, Nate.
Oh!
Coffee is here. The dog just keeps walking in front of you all over, right?
Knucklehead, man.
Our dog is just my wife helps a little bit with the house with the packing and everything. And she was doing some stuff to get some of the things ready, and the dog just walking right in front of everything. All right, so it's a single here. So what we're gonna do for you, I'll get you something, my friend, for being in here new. All right, give me a number between 1 and 10, my friend, JM, and then our giveaway winner, we're gonna get one from you too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because this is just all it is just a single here, and potentially getting a rare that's in there. All right, he says, offer you some assistance. He says he can assist you, but you have to let me know. Are you gonna take his? Are you gonna take his offer? You didn't let me know, Carmalcolm. And then let me know on that one. You got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's see. You've got the Oil Gorger Troll. Alrighty, and that was, where was it? It was, I shuffle them up always, so there it is. Let me grab another one out, for us to see what we have. Alright, you take on the challenge. I like it, you take on that challenge. Not the major. It's just more a little something I run when I step away to the bathroom type thing. Yeeps coming in. Let me know, Yeeps, what you got there, and let me put this in with your stuff. And over here, JM. Thank you, my friend. You got one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One of the giveaways. You were the one that won the giveaway on the other side there. So, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You've got compelling deterrence. All right, Yeeps, I got you over here. I know I do. I know I got you over here somewhere. Yeeps. There you are, my friend. Now, Yeeps and everybody hanging out here, you guys have take on his quest there. All right, you take his quest on. You need 4 tech scraps, my friend. Car Malcolm. And our other friend took our other friend JM. You took over the rat removal. All right. So JM, you start walking out of the room there in that burnt out building, and the rats that were behind you kind of like they look at each other and like start following a little bit. Now you have a little bit of food left. Hey, Emil Rumson. You know what? We can try something like that in there. I can throw in, let's do, here. Let's do one of these. We have this for you. We'll do that one. All right. That way you can get some Aether Drift with you. We'll get you an Aether Drift play booster there. JM. There you go. And then we'll do that. I'm good with this. Oh, what happened? Where'd that come from? Got something stuck on my hand. Ah, we're good. Nothing. It was just pen. It's the dark from the pen. All right, so you're wandering around there. Here we go for you, my friend JM. And this is what we got. This is it, and this is all. Swiftwing Assailant. We have a kickoff celebrations, starting column, streaking oil gorger, beast rider vanguard, dynamite diver, camera launcher, scrounging sky ray, wicker folk indomitable, grease wrench goblin, air response unit, crypt collar chariot. Ooh, with a pride of the road and a foil, planes, and your full art of Gilda Goda. There you go. Alrighty. There you are, my friend, the crypt collar. Let's put that over with the rest of yours. Over here. You guys are wandering around with the, you get the rats following you out of town. Our buddy over here was, Car Malcolm took on that quest to find some electronic parts, some scrap parts, tech parts. Thank you for letting me know, Mahaya, because it doesn't always show when things are shown in the background. Oh, all right, I see. You got yourself the Uriel. That's a good one. That's a good single. There you go, my friend. It's a nice looking card for you, Mahaya. What deck's that going into? Or is this more a collection one? We do have some Dustmourn boosters. If you go, you should be able to see the shop through the link in the notes to be able to access those. All right, here we go. There you go, Mahaya. Put you over here. That makes sense. Zombies, yep, makes sense. So our friends here, they took on Carmalcolm. Damn it, I keep saying Carmichael. Carmalcolm took on the encounter there and decided they were going to take the side quest of finding some scrap tech items. I don't know why. It's just like your name says that. Ah, I like it. So you wander out of the city, okay, and right out of that burnt out buildings, and you know what? Let's do this. Since we haven't had this before. Let's do this. I think that deserves some friend type image there. Alrighty. Let's go. And let me get that out. Let's see. I like this one. This is what we're gonna use. Alright, give me a second and there's going to be an image. Alrighty. Alright, so Carmalcolm, you took on the quest. You need to wander around, so you just head back around in the burnt out buildings, wandering through the towns, the wasteland there. Seeing the different things along the way, I don't know, not really knowing what's going on, having some fun, being silly. And, ooh, quarter member, that's a good pickup. Brass's Bounty. Those are good ones too. Yeah, we have like a Brass's Bounty here. I'll grab those out. All right, here we're getting it 1 second here. I'm getting you an image for that. There we go. Well, I was guessing you'd had something to do with them on a regular basis. That's why I was like, that's why I made the comment. That's why I was adding a little extra like here. What we said we'd add. Here we go. So these will come out not all the time, not on a regular basis. This will happen, but this feels like it's a new scenario that you need to unlock, since you were putting such effort into befriending the rats. You now have a rat's nest here that has been created out in the wasteland under a little burnt out bush with some food in front of it. You've provided it. They're just eating, being happy there. Our friend JM. And then, let me get this out for our buddy Brass. Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Alright, Brass's Bounty. Nope, Brass's Bounty. And then we have, right after that one, a Quart of Embereth. Ooh, that's a good one too. Yeah, I've got over 1,000 singles in my buy now for those that like them. I didn't want like that type of stuff. We can open some Duskmore, and let me take a look if anybody's purchased any here. If we have had any gun, we can open some of the Duskmore. If not, let me take a look, and we'll see. Maybe we'll get to some Duskmore at some point here in a little bit. But let me find the other Quart of Embereth here. Yes, Quart of Embereth. I think it is this one. 32. Yes, it is. Nice pickup there, my friend. There you go, JM Rye. We'll get those protected to ship out for you, my friend. Right out of that there. John Rye 26536. There you go. There you go, my friends. So yes, so now you got yourself that little you got that little nest there, JM. You've created out in the wasteland. I don't know, maybe you're able to go back to them at some point. Maybe you maybe they befriend you and they start following you. Who knows what really happens? But I'm guessing since it's a nest and you know where it is, you might end up I don't know. you could help out some more if you end up wandering into more, and you can be the Pied Piper of the Wasteland. We'll have to make you here. Let's do this. Now, I'm just using your name, JM Clay. That's all it has here. So, let's see. We are in Florida, on the East Coast here. Give me a second here.
That's our current location.
Let's see. Naples, not bad. Yeah, America, that is correct. America, man, that's correct. United States. Where are you, my friend? All right, we have our other stuff going on here. We'll put it on the back, yeah. I bought some Duskmorn. All right, we'll do that. I'll take a look at those. Let's do it. Let's do it, my friend. Some Duskmorn. Let's do it. Collector of Duskmorn. There we go, buddy. That's a nice looking one. We have, where are you in Europe? All right, JM, let's open this up. We had a request for having one open, and JM goes, you know what? I'm gonna get it. All right. Here we go. We have you a Spine Seeker Centipede, Most Valuable Slayer, Bear Trap, Don't Make a Sound, Jump Scare, Vengeful Possession. That felt a little thick. Osha's Stick Twister, House Cartographer, Fear of Imposters, Mountain. All right, good luck. Here we go with an Omnivorous Flytrap. Convert to Slime for your extended art. I know people were looking for that for slime decks before. Ooh, a nice Overlord of the Flood Pits. An extended art there. Oh, a Borderless Roaring Furnace Steaming Sauna. That's a nice land for you. Doors, I mean. Then you have an Unholy Annex Ritual Chamber Foil. Ooh, well. I believe that used to be a good, nice one up there. I don't know what it's at now, but nice one there. And your Spirit Token. That was a nice pack of Duskmorn there. We like those rooms. Denmark. Oh, all right, Emil. That is quite a bit of ways from here. We hope to be over there at some point with our boat, because we sail, not necessarily Denmark, but Europe. And maybe we would like to go and visit Denmark. Those are some of those places I'd like to visit, kind of some of the certain countries at least once.
Where?
Denmark, this person's from. Yeah. And we actually sailing, we're in a sailboat. We have a 40-foot catamaran we live on that we sail around with. So, and that's kind of why we're able to do some of these things in the U.S. And then eventually we'll do some of this stuff in other locations. But right now, we're kind of getting going here. We have been in the Caribbean doing this. I actually have been down in Puerto Rico, St. Thomas. We've been to British Virgin Islands. We were in the Bahamas for a bit with you guys. We'll be back to the Bahamas hopefully in the not too distant future here. I'm hoping my solar arch actually gets delivered that we paid for and ordered, but I don't know, I'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not, yeah, hopefully it's like today it shows up, not like like another week, like, hopefully we'll get good luck, that's all I'm saying. But that's kind of cool. That's one of our plans, is to sail around the world. I've always wanted to since I was younger. Told my wife when I first met her, and she kind of thought it was a great idea, but never really jumped on it until recently, and now we're doing some stuff, and at least in the Bahamas and the U.S. we're sailing around. She actually does a channel for the family too, that Bigger Boat Adventures. She does a channel there for the family that if you guys want to follow that type of thing. Duskmorn collectors are awesome. There's a lot of good stuff in them. I always like the rooms themselves. I think those are cards that are not at the value they could be at. I feel like they have better play and they haven't been figured out yet, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's one of those, it's like you get a feeling of something, right? Alright, well, this is the image that it made. Well, I gotta find the one, okay, we'll go, oh, I like that one. Oh, well, That's kind of funny. Let's see if I use this one. We're gonna go with this one. I use some stuff and make some images for these that quickly. It only takes a few minutes generally. But there you go. We got you going there. We'll run another one of the surprise sets for those that you want to try see what's going on here. We do a little thing. You get your packs and you get to play along with an adventure if you want. So we'll go and see what occurs here. Right now we have Car Malcolm. I almost said it wrong again. Has been given a quest from a handy helper bot. Our friend JM is wandering around the wasteland. And well, this is what it gave me. We'll see what happens here. Here we go. This is what they provided me for the Pied Piper. Alright, here we go. Put that in here. Get that down there. Hopefully this is acceptable here. We'll find out. I don't even know why it gave a female, which is kind of interesting. So I just said a Wasteland survivor, but I guess they took the Pied Piper as being female. Yeah. So we can always change it. This isn't a makeup game. You can tell me kind of what you want to look like too, and we can make it that way. But there you go. We'll put that one in there quickly, and I'm gonna put you in as one of the players, befriending them, and who knows what will happen with those rats. She might end up riding them into battle in the future here. It's the Wasteland. They're mutated. Those might be the babies that she just befriended. Oh, see guys, as we're talking about, sometimes in the Wasteland you do something nice, something might come back to help you. Who knows? All right, there you go, my friend. So you got that. We'll run another, and the Brothers War for Yeeps coming out. Let me get you over here. I see you with that one. And you can tell me where you'd like to go in the box here. Yeeps, you're currently hanging out in our armory here, our armory area here. Bottom right. All right. That's not right. This is right. Bottom right. There we go, my friend Yeeps. Let's see what we got for you, my friend. Here we go. Beautiful. Let's see what we get. Hey there, Rev. How's it going, my friend? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I don't think it's 8 in here. I think it's only 6 with these drafts, but we'll find out. Let's get you something nice here, my friend Yeeps. You got a stone retrieval unit, Pendragon Strongbow, Moment of Defiance, Tokasha's Onulet, Gaia's Gift, Power Stone Engineer, Gixon Skullflayer, Gnawroot Pallbearer, Urza's Rebuff, Arms Race, Audacity, Meticulous Excavation, Gwen, Eyes of Gaia for your rare, Pristine Talisman for your retro, Mountain in the full art there, and a Power Stone. You don't get too many of the full art mountains there. How's it been, Rev? How's it going, my friend? You having things going all right for you? Let me get this written, put in with Yeeps and your stuff. Now, Yeeps. All right, we'll try it out then. I'll jump in when I can. 3:30? Well, perfect. You need the Pristine. Not too bad. We're hanging out with the bow here, doing our thing, as best we can, going through. Living as best as you can, right? All right. Now, Yeepso, he's got a little encounter here. You were in that Vault-Born Armory, you said. You'd been talking to somebody, met some people there. Met over with, or were you there? I think that's where you went, right? I think that's where you were, correct? Yes. Yes. And you talked to Big BK. Now, Big BK took your chips, took your 2 code discs because you gave them to him. He goes, hey, we gotta go and find out what's going on with the rest of them. All right, cool. We'll go look. I'll go check it out. I'll go and check it out later. Well, Rev Tank does some stuff too, so check him out tomorrow afternoon, Central Time, 3:30. Walk back to town. I like it. JM walks back to town, trying to find out if there's a bar or something around. All right, cool. Thank you. We'll make sure we do that. Here, let's. You can check out Rev Tank. There you go. Check them out there. Alrighty. And Yeeps. You have a little encounter there while you're in there. I had to wait for an auto notification to go away, so I didn't change my application. Tech specialist is in there, and you turn to leave because you finally got all your stuff. And out there in front, though, you bump into one of the other raiders, a small raider. And they're like, hey, thought you weren't supposed to be in here. I thought you were leaving. And Yeeps, you're standing there with your axe, kind of slapping it against your hand like, nothing, buddy. But you need to let me know if you want to make this a problem, or does Yeeps want to wander out? Yes, I do actually. So if you go into the buy now, Yacho, and type decks, you should see a good amount of commander decks actually in there. I have probably a half a dozen to a 10, or about 10 or less, somewhere around there. They're all different ones. Some of them are duplicates, but yeah, we do have them in there if you want to look. And my friend there, you walk back and let's get you, let's do that then. There you go. Let's do this. I like this. We'll do that one. Oh, you look at him, you got what? He's a problem? I'm here, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna solve it? He looks at you and goes, well, I can do this. And he goes, Karvik? And Karvik comes wandering out, looks at you and goes, you're vaguely familiar. I think I've seen you somewhere before. Pauses for a second before he does what you were expecting. Alright, here we go. We're getting your the bar here for you. I like this one. We're gonna do this one. Here we go. Give that a minute and we'll have that here. You do find a bar. That's a good idea. You wander in, you find a bar in the small town. And this is what we're gonna have to do. Where'd it go? Where's the image? Ah, there it is. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. So what are you gonna do with that warlord there? He looked at you, he's like, you look familiar. Oh, no problem, Rev. It's up to you, Yeeps. I'm waiting on your response to him. Alright, let's get you a small town bar. Let's add that in there. Find the small town bar. Oh, no. You walk back into town. Let's get this over here for you. Find a small town bar hanging out in there. JM. And take a seat. And Yeeps. What are you gonna do? The warlord is standing there in front of you like, does not really gonna do anything at the moment, but he does seem like he like recognizes you from somewhere. I don't know if you, I think, isn't this guy you beat to get his axe at one point? Looks like he may have regenerated. He looks at him. He looks at you. He's like, Everybody thinks they killed Karvik. Karvik never dies. And you just kind of look at him. And you slap your axe against your hand and go, well, your axe is a little upgraded this time and it's now mine. Alright, now, Yeeps, remember, you do have one guaranteed blast with your weapon, which gives you that plasma shockwave, or you've kind of been befriending these people, he's not ready to fight yet. You could just say, wander out and let it be. Just be like, I'm heading on my way out here. We'll, see you another time, or you can, go into battle with them. Now remember, if you do go into battle, there's still the tech specialist, the little guy there, that's your armory, and your commander, who is Karvik there. There's potentially a scavenger randomly that snuck in a doorway and some other things up in the corner you don't know really anything about yet. Yes, he was a boss. You definitely would need some more people, Yeeps. I know. So, alright, JM, you found... Anyways, well, JM found the bar in town. Sits down, says, hey, buddy, mind if I grab a drink? The bar says, yeah, sure, five pogs. It's a Wasteland currency. And they'll give you a bottle of whiskey. Now, the bottle of whiskey is not full, so it won't give you full health return. It'll only give you 30 health in return, but it makes you dumber. And it also makes you slower. Yeah, why not? You guys could help a little bit if you needed. But one of the things, though, is I am going to be done here in a few minutes because I have to get some stuff done with the boat. And I do have to head out and get those things accomplished. So I'm going to say, like, probably about, do this here. When that is over, and 5 minutes is up, about 5 minutes and we'll be over here. So I only have a little bit of time left. And Rev Tank, yeah, Rev Tank is a good player. Hi, Rev says hi to you.
Hey. Hi. Hello.
Alrighty. Well, we're hanging around. You find it. You got your person in front of you.
Mommy,
Here, honey.
these are hot.
All right, you guys mean mug each other. I like it. So, Yeeps, I'm staring him down. Carve it. Come on, stares Yeeps down. And there's just silence for a second. Then Yeeps turns and leaves. That's it. Nothing happens. The little guy goes, hey, what's up, boss? And he doesn't say anything. He just watches you leave. Hey, Boop, how's it going? Oh, have a good one, my friend JM. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. I do appreciate it. Much appreciated today, and have a good time running your errands.
Bye.
Yes, gotta run errands too. Me too. We need to do our own. Got your little waddle in there, Boop. Coming in to hang out. So you turn to leave. And you decide, alright, head out of that Vault-Born Armory. And you go, and you're heading on out. And as you're wandering out, you walk right past a scrapper in the background. And just sneak out the building, because you're done with the vault. You're done with this Vault-Born Armory that's above ground right now here. It's the armory here. You're done. It's time to leave. Well, you can come back to it. You're very welcome, JM, and I appreciate it a lot. It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much. It helps make, when you guys are involved, helps make everything a lot more fun. So, thank you. I very much appreciate that. You're gonna come back later? That's what I figured, Yeeps. Go grab some more friends and then come back in a little bit, huh? Alright, well, you know where Karvik is, and he's a tough guy. You guys had to, what was it? How many of you had to take him on last time? I think it was 4 of you or 5 of you that took him on, and you barely won, right? Because if you guys need to remember, Karvik calls on his minions whenever he needs to come and help. So you got to remember Karvik is not alone, being one of the warlords of the Iron Fang. Those are the warlord gang.
Hi, guys.
Is that the AC? That's the AC, right? Yeah.
I said hi, guys.
You are still in the bed there with the Vaultborn, Booper. That is correct. All right, so you turn around, Yeeps. You go back, head out to leave. Then let's see this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, gonna get one more here. This sounds weird.
It's just,
Doesn't it sound a little weird to me? No.
yeah, maybe a little bit. I think we need to tighten the belt probably.
Yeah. Got some snow last night. Yep.
We had what we think is a tornado that went by us.
Yeah. We had a tornado go by us yesterday.
Actual.
Potentially.
I can't do anything when it comes to the shipping stuff. If you bought one thing, though, you shouldn't get things added together with shipping. It should just be under one shipping thing. It just tells you how much it is for each thing for shipping. But you should have it as one thing together. But I can't put it from like different shows together, or from like from a show and an order purchased in the store. But for whatever reason, whatnot doesn't allow me to combine things like that. Resting does help you out with your health. That is true. It does, Boop. You're right. So Boop, my friend, smart person they are. Can get you over here. Yeah, I know. I've been actually moving some of them over to a new sheet to make it easier. Boop, you rest, and you go back up. You went up back up to your full health there. I like it. And let's see who our winner is here. Alyssa Gibbons, a number between 1 and 10, my friend. It shouldn't have to do that unless it shouldn't be that. And if it is, you can you can ask whatnot, but it should not be that for 2 of them or 1 card. Anything under that should be a lot less. Number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got the Ghosting Covetous Castaway for you, my friend, Alyssa. Nice little foil to spice your deck up. So, what I'm thinking is, oh, House! I was literally gonna leave and raid into you. House! Seriously?
I guess you stay on.
I was about to head out and go over to you. You beat me to it, I know. Alright then, fine. I'll hang out, I'll do one more giveaway here that we have, one of our things that we normally do.
That's funny.
And
Yeah.
and I'll do that, and then we'll find someone to go hang out with. All right? It should combine them all together as one order for all of them. So it might be like that amount of money, but it's for all of them together, if that makes sense. For the shipping for the singles. But the way I set it up was that you're supposed to be able to get 2 singles at the low like PWE shipping price, and then after that it ends up being more because it doesn't. Anytime we do more than that, they ship it back to us. So that's why we have to do it the other way. So yeah, hey, good morning, House. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate you doing the raid there.
Are they expensive singles though that need to be protected by?
Yep, they are. They're not. They're not all top loader ones. So like some of them aren't. So we can fit them all in that, but we should be able to get them all in the. Depending on how many they get, it should be a combination of all of their cards together in the price of the shipping, not the price of one of their shippings. If it's under the same show. And that's my understanding of it, and that was what I had explained to me when we kind of started doing our stuff here with whatnot. So we got one more. All right, Boop. Thank you. I hope you have a great one. I'll see you guys out. Yeah, check you out tomorrow. Make sure you check out Rev. You're going to be in here tomorrow. Sorry, I missed what you said. Yes, if it was same day, it can combine them in the same stream, correct. Unless that unless you get some other stuff in the same stream. Yes, correct. So thank you. Sorry, the raid came in and I got a bunch of people coming in and I lost my place on where I was. So I'm trying to just catch back up. All right, resting my health. Your health got restored. Yes, we talked about that. Your health was restored. So you're laying in the beds there in that back room. Oh wait, no, wrong location. The back room there. All right, and you got rested up there. You woke up. Oh, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, Apocalypse. Sending something out for Coffee Panda as a gift. Now, Apocalypse. Runner from our gut about it friend House of Hoarders. Nope, not A in the front. Those are the Japanese cards. I always do that. Every time. Thank you for Coffee Panda. Now, House of Hoarders getting that for you. Apocalypse. Runner. For coffee. And we have another, obtruse appropriation for another friend of ours from House. Thank you, House. That's awesome. With a for Caho. Let me get this written down for coffee. There you are, my friend. And then we're gonna do one for our friend. Got a obtruse appropriation. Right now, it looks like he's doing about a handful of way, doing some giveaway gifts to everybody. These are from our buddy House here, giving some gifts away to chat. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and hanging out. And we'll do some of that for you, my friend. And, we got one more for Tree Cord, come with a Admiral Brass Unsinkable. There you go. Admiral Brass Unsinkable. It's a nice mythic pickup for you, my friend. There we go. Tree Cord. Getting one of those, my friend, there. From our buddy House. You say thank you to the man. I like it. You wander over, you say thank you to the guy, helped you, lay down, you rest, you get up. And that guy's, yeah, no problem. What were you doing? Boop. Yes, what were you doing? Then we have another one. Ashroot Animus for bricks and balls. Ashroot trying to mess for you, my friend. And that one is $3.45. Thank you, House. Thank you, my friend. And thank you to Bricks and Balls getting in that one. Nice one, our buddy House coming in and getting everybody some gifts in chat here. Thank you, House. Now make sure you check out our buddy House. They're on in the mornings and the afternoons a lot more in the afternoons than I am. I'm on every now and again. They're on more frequently like that. So make sure you check them out and make sure. And yeah, guys are looking for some games too potentially. Alrighty, doing some playing some games too. But here we're at the end of it. Let's see who it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really?
Don't worry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my God! Seriously, Steph? At least you didn't get any. My wife just dumped a bag of popcorn on the floor right behind me. House, there you go, my friend. A number 1 through 10, my friend. Dope. I know, right? Oh, thank you, TK. I appreciate it, buddy. I know, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, bud. Let's see what you got there. Ah, Murderous Compulsion. All right, House. Alrighty. Let's do this here. Ready? I was gonna go over to you, so let's do this. Who should we head over to then? Should we go over to Rennie or Mr. Fong or Mason Forge or Kilo Bravo? Who should we head over to? Fong? Let's do it. All right, let's go to Hangover, Mr. Fong here. All right, guys, we got a good friend. All right, let's have a good one, everyone. Thank you all. Make sure you like, you subscribe, you save our shows. We're on almost every morning, or as long as not the major going on the boat. We sail around everywhere in the East Coast U.S., Caribbean, Bahamas, so you get to see some cool places if you join, hang out. So Make sure you do like, subscribe, follow, save the shows. Thank you all. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, most likely. Have a good one. Take care. Thank you. I much appreciate